Let's talk about Speed 2, cruise control.
Oh my God, let's.
Control.
Speed 20, control. Oh, I sat down on the can. It was a can.
I have to get to the bathroom in less than 20 seconds or it'll explode.
If my blood pressure goes under 50, I'll cease to be. Oh.
All right. At least we got a stinger.
Welcome
There's a
back,
bomb
everybody.
in my butt. Everybody get down. There's a bomb on my butt. Oh, it's
On
in
or
it,
in?
actually. It's in, but it's on its way out. Oh, it's going to be bad.
I can't hold much in my butt anymore.
You remember that that sparkle motion lady? Oh, she's going to get trapped under it and shred to ribbons. Oh no. Now there's two of them, sisters. Oh. Jan de Bont. Oh, the finger of God. It's a thick rope. Oh, we're really in the bear cage now. Oh.
Welcome back to Jan-uary. And this week, it's a good thing that we already got all that gushing out of the way with Speed and Twister, because we're talking about Speed 2, cruise control. I'm Derek.
I'm Whitney.
I'm going to be brutal.
Yeah.
This is Bad Movies.
Worst
people. You know, I'm something of a podcaster myself. Yeah, this is how we know, or at least how I know, that Speed 2 is a really bad movie. It has Willem Dafoe as a bad guy, and I'm not having as much fun as I should.
I think so. It was really hard to watch. It was bad. Jason Patrick and Sandra Bullock, zero fucking chemistry.
I was reading a review.
It's supposed to
from someone.
be Keanu.
Yeah, and I was reading a review from someone who said, they're like, again, no chemistry between those two, and they're like, and that's crazy considering that Sandra Bullock's superpower, especially in the late 90s, was that she had chemistry with literally everyone.
Everybody.
Her and Keanu.
And they somehow have these two somehow have negative chemistry.
Her and Keanu had a real life love, not like relationship wise, but there's an interview or a clip that I wish I would have told you to look it up. He's being asked, like, interviewed about her, you know, and he's like, she's wonderful, she's charming, she's got those cans. And then, like, she runs up behind him and gives him a kiss on his cheek and then runs away. And he just fucking bright reds, dude. He's like, I mean, see? Like, it's just such a... They actually enjoyed each other. So that's where that happens.
Oh, yeah.
Jason
these two-
Patrick. Ooh, we got 2 movies in a row with Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Nice. Gina Gershon. Or Jamie Gertz. That's
Jamie Gertz. Oh, that's right. I was like, what? Who was a lost boy? She wasn't a lost boy.
She was a lost girl.
She's a lost laddie.
She's a lost lass.
Lass.
Oh, we
lady.
got one of
I was
those
gonna
on
say
this
lady,
boat,
and
Captain.
somehow I did a long A instead of a short A.
Well, it's because you
Laddie.
watched Speed 2 and you got this fucking Scottish guy up here on the deck.
You mean fucking Scotty? He's literally like, I got to give it more power, Captain.
Give it. Oh, she's gold.
Oh my God, we get his
Press
O
the
face
button.
later, and that was okay by me.
Let me go through some of the. We don't have to do all the. There's not a lot of stuff, but let me just tell people what we're doing. We did say Speed 2 Cruise Control from 1997.
You forgot colon.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll save that for 2 weeks from now when there's a colon and a hyphen.
I
So
don't think you did forget the colon.
And-
I did.
directed again by Jan de Bont. We have something to talk about with Jan de Bont, by the way. I texted you guys, but I didn't know this. We'll get to that in a little while. Written by some people. Randall McCormick, who wrote such things as Scorpion King 2,
Oh, there's a second
Blue
one.
Crush 2. There's like
three, I
3 or
think.
4 Scorpion Kings.
Yeah. But I'm more surprised at Blue Crush 2, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
That's
And then
where my face went.
he's credited with the story for Titan AE and Scorpion King 3.
Okay. Okay.
And then Jeff Nathanson, who wrote Rush Hour 2 and 3, Catch Me If You Can, which is a good movie, The Terminal, which is a Ketchup Beckett, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales, and then both those new Lion King movies, the remake, the quote-unquote live-action remake, and Mufasa.
He just got Disneyed.
Yeah, he been Disneyed.
You know how to take directions.
Do you know what I called last night? I looked over at Derek and I said, "Do you know what this movie is missing?" And he's like,
Besides
"What?" And
Keanu.
he's like, Joss Whedon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You could definitely do with some punch ups.
Because this dialogue, this script is fucking trash. Like, so let me say up front, good things. So one, I'll tell you guys the budget of this movie just to talk about my good things, and you guys can guess box office. So it was somewhere between 110 and 160 million dollars.
Okay.
According to a bunch of different reports. 160 million is the generally accepted number because it went way over budget. Not surprised. There's real boats. There's replica boats that are still on the water. There's a lot of stuff going on. I think that all of that money for 1997 is on the screen. I think we're seeing it because we have practical effects. We have real stunts abound. I mean, stuntmen went on, remodeled their houses on this movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there are so many stunts. There are so many practical effects. I think Jan de Bont did a good job of shooting it with his cinematographer, whose name I only remember because it made me laugh, Jack N. Green. Jack N. Green.
I've been Jack and Green all morning.
I didn't look him up, so I don't know what else he's done, but I think they did a good job shooting it. I think it looks pretty good.
Oh, you better believe Jack and Green's good at shooting it.
The script is dog shit. There's no chemistry between any of the actors.
He has more chemistry with the deaf girl than he does with Sandra Bullock.
In a creepy way.
Yeah,
You're
we'll get
right.
to that deaf girl. It's weird. I mean, I know that she's the one that's supposed to be in love with him, but why was he flirting with her across the room?
I was going to say, it starts with him flirting. I know that we'll get there. That's a whole different
It's
a topic for a
to make
different
him
time.
it's to make him endearing.
Because he wants to have kids. That's
But
all
you
that it was
probably
supposed to
saved
be.
you probably saved some money on the casting because honestly, Sandra Bullock's the only real big star here at this point.
We have the woman who played what was her James Bond name? There was a woman from James Bond. I don't remember her first name, but it's Dr. Goodhead. From Moonraker.
We're not even trying anymore.
Well, it was Moonraker. They weren't trying anyway. That was the James Bond Star Wars movie. So
Come on in. This is my place. I'm Lady Reach Around.
that's the deaf girl's mom is played by Dr. Goodhead.
This is my sister, Rim Job.
That's Odd Job's like what, half sister.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I think it looks good. I think they did a good job of filming. I think there's a lot of practical effects. The only CG really is the propeller stuff.
In the boat, yeah.
No, that's a real boat at the end. It's a
there's-
replica real boat. That's why it looks kind of fake because it's not a real boat.
The propeller's the worst, but there was some other, I can't remember where it was, some
Oh,
explosions that just, I was like, ew.
The airplane crashing into the thing on the tanker
Oh, yeah.
at the end with the sparks
So we can
and
just
stuff.
lump that all into one, just
Yeah.
airplane crash.
Yeah, I mean, because that tanker that blew up, they blew up a fucking, again, not a real tanker, but a replica ship. That's a real
There's
explosion.
a big explosion on the water, so that's cool.
So I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff. It's just that everything around the cool stuff is hot dog shit.
It's also just so fucking big, and it doesn't need to be. Speed wasn't that big in the scale of what was happening. It was like, here's a bus with a bomb on it. That's big enough. This just keeps escalating where it's like, this is happening. Now this is happening with this. Now we're aiming it at this. And then this is going to happen after that. Just calm it down. Keep it grounded on water.
The franchise is called Speed. It's supposed to be fast. Like the first one was a bus that couldn't go under 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
They're talking about how many knots this ship is going. I don't know if the screenwriters bothered to look up what a knot is, but I did. 1 knot is equal to about 1.51 miles per hour. So when they're like, we're going 17 knots, I'm like, that is, I just did the math, 25.67 miles per hour.
That's too many fucking knots.
Let's make this big
We're
and
going
slow.
too fast.
But so it was 160 million, we'll say. What do you guys think the box office might have been on this?
Domestic worldwide?
I have both, yeah.
Okay. 165. So let's say
160.
165 for domestic. And 180 worldwide. I don't think this movie made shit.
40 million domestic. Made 40 million. I was going to say 30, but we're going 40. And then worldwide, it made 110 million.
48.6 domestic.
Go Jack, gold.
I felt a
star.
failure.
164.5 worldwide. So if the budget was 110, it made some money. If it was 160, it did not.
Well, then also there's advertising.
The marketing budget.
So you got to almost double that budget, buddy, for marketing. Everybody went there. Everybody went to the theater to get their Speed 2 popcorn buckets made of cruise ships.
I could get a popcorn bucket if it was shaped like Sandy B in a bikini.
Ooh.
Sandy Bikini.
Sandy Bikini.
So Siskel and Ebert were among the very few critics who gave this movie a positive review.
What?
Further
Why?
proof that they don't know what they're talking about.
Why?
I guess before his death.
Sorry, what they
Ebert-
did was when they did Speed 2, they just watched Speed again. They're like, I love it. Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock have great chemistry. I like it as much as the first time I watched it. Speed 2 is good.
So I guess before he died, Ebert said that this review is the one that he had to defend more than any other in his career. And
he was wrong.
That it was most often cited as an example of him being a hack.
Well, as you just said.
And I mean, I could say that I disagree with him a lot. Jack, I was telling you about that movie Dark City I was watching, and apparently it did not get great reviews, and he was also one that was like, this movie is fucking amazing, and he defended it all the way to the end. So he's right sometimes, but he was not right in this case.
I mean, the thing about being a film critic is it's your opinion, and, you know, your opinion might be different from mine, a.k.a. wrong.
And I watch a lot of movies, but those guys watch a lot of movies.
Right.
So they get a little bit more jaded and a little bit more like, I don't know, you get jaded about good things and more accepting of dumb things, I think, at a certain
Just
point.
imagine if it was your job, though.
I think Derek would be so happy if that was his
Oh, yeah,
job.
he would.
So supposedly this movie was written with Robin Williams in mind for the role that Willem Dafoe ended up playing.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
I'll put a bomb on the bus. Nope, not a bus. It's a boat. It's a boat. Got to keep it above water.
I guess he was too busy with Flubber. I don't know, because that was what, this year, maybe the year before.
He makes a really good creepy bad guy.
Oh, he was great in 1 Hour Photos.
Yeah.
So like,
But it didn't
And,
do well because nobody wants
Insomnia.
to see Robin Williams as a bad guy besides, you know, us types.
yeah. But there was
Middle America does not.
there was another actor who turned down the role to go do a different movie, which I
Danny
think has
DeVito.
worked out better for everyone. Not Danny DeVito. He's someone we've talked about a lot. He's a very good actor. We just watched the movie he did together, not for a podcast, somewhat recently.
You know how much
He
I
was in
watch
a
with you
Batman.
guys.
He was in 3 Batmans.
Danny DeVito.
My cocaine.
Gary Oldman.
Oh,
I mean, Gary Oldman would have been terrifying.
he did The Fifth Element instead. Right?
He did Air Force One instead. So
Oh.
I think
Which
that
is-
worked out for everyone.
Yeah, good casting there.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is not Willem Dafoe. I think another good thing, since we're going to probably rip this apart a little bit, Willem Dafoe is doing some truly terrifying face work.
Yeah. Oh my God, his
Like,
facials are amazing.
The problem is, though, it takes too long to get there, and when it does, it's not long enough.
Well,
It's
yeah.
like
and
the worst sex ever.
I read that people have given Willem Dafoe crap over the years for like oh your performance was so over the top and so whatever, and he's like, what else was I supposed to do?
He had
Like
to
they
carry
weren't
this
giving
shit.
me a lot to work with here.
Mhm.
I think again, yeah, like you said, Jack, he is the shining star of any of the actors in this. Although the crew is pretty good. That Scottish dude and Tams
Oh my
showing up
God.
Oh,
here.
Tams, we gotta love Tams.
You
Also,
should've- I
Argyle.
forgot. Oh,
Sorry, this is not just Die Hard on the Water. Die Wetter.
Is that the same guy that plays Argyle?
No.
Oh, okay.
It just reminded. As soon as I saw him, I was like, "There's your Argyle,
Dante.
And I'm gonna call him Argyle the rest of the way."
As soon as Tim Morrison comes up, I was like, oh my god, because again, I didn't watch like opening credits or whatever.
I always forget how different he looked, like younger and with hair.
Yeah,
Wasn't
before
he
he
on
fell
Baywatch?
into his sarlacc pit.
I don't know if he was on Baywatch.
Momoa
Baywatch
was.
Hawaii Nights or some shit.
Oh,
I
you
don't
would be
know.
the one to know.
Baywatch Nights is something we'll have to do for Latchkey Vids, because that's where they do like supernatural investigations when they're not being lifeguards, ?
Yeah, when Derek told me that, my jaw just dropped. I was like,
So-
that's the plot? There's a point where Tamar Morrison says something about like Captain on Dick, and it just reminded me of him and it reminded me of his character that somebody's voicing in the Clone Wars, because you get comments like that a lot. I was like, oh. Then I realized he's not the one saying it. It's Bradley D. Baker.
I'm gonna watch a Star Wars now.
Bradley D. Baker.
So obviously Keanu declined to return to this movie. They offered him $12 million. So that's how he looked at the script and was like, I don't need $12 million.
Fuck that.
You know what he did?
Did George Lucas write this?
You know what he did instead? 1997-ish.
Devil's Advocate?
Yeah.
Much
Which a lot
better.
of people hate, but I like that movie.
Oh,
did
it's
like
super
I like
sexy.
That movie a lot.
It's stupid, but it's so over the top and like bombastic that it makes it fun, in my opinion.
Yes.
It's at least fun. If you don't think it's a good movie, that's fine. It's at least
I will
fun.
take Devil's Advocate over Astronaut's Wife any day.
The fuck is Astronaut's Wife?
It also has Charlize Theron in it.
Oh, okay.
I was already out of my element, and Derek didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, oh.
Well, I guess
Didn't
I brought a
these
movie
two-
to the table.
Didn't these two do another? Not these two, but didn't Keanu and Sandy B do some kind of
Yeah, they did
wife
the Lake House.
thing? Is that the one with time traveling mailbox?
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
The mailboxes don't time travel. The letters inside of them do. Duh.
The mailbox is just a portal.
Yes, you know the trope.
So I don't want to take too much time doing the alternate actors thing, but there were other people that were considered or offered this role after Keanu declined. Let's see. There's a sexy guy, a weird guy, and a musician.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Bon
Which one would
Jovi.
he be? Yes, actually, John Bon Jovi was offered this role.
Oh my
was he?
God.
Yeah.
I was just like, what stupid
Wow.
musician? All right.
How did you pull that one?
Because I thought of a stupid musician that's trying to act at this time.
Well, what was that movie he did? He was like a painter. I remember him in a white van and rolling his windows up because he didn't want his hair to look as bad as the person that just got her hair done.
I have no idea. I didn't know he was actually in a movie.
Yeah. Okay, so
And then we got there's a Matthew McConaughey.
all right.
All right. Hey, cruise ship's going down. Oh, Sandra Bullock, speaking of, so am
Did
I.
Did he do Fool's Gold instead?
I don't know what he did instead, but it ended up
97?
Was
being
that
a bunch of romantic comedies.
How to Lose
Rain
a
of
Guy?
Rain of Fire? Oh, it could have been How to
No,
Lose
How
a
to
Guy.
Lose a Guy was in the aughts, I think, because I saw that in theaters.
Oh,
And then there's another one. It's an impression Jack likes to do it, and he has to put his hands through his hair to do it.
Christian Slater.
Was he doing Broken Arrow? That was the year before, I think. But either way, yeah.
If it's
So
not Broken Arrow, it's Hard Rain.
We'll get there.
Ooh, I would have preferred.
I mean,
Prince.
Christian Slater would have at least added some like schlockiness to this that we could have at least made fun of and enjoyed. No
Yeah.
offense to Jason Patrick, because I think he's doing what he can with the script, but he's not ham and cheese enough, and he's not eating up any scenery. He's reading the lines, and he's doing the action.
It's this dead face shit. I just can't. I mean, I'm sure he's fine in other stuff, but in this, he just looks. He looks like something hit him really hard in the head, and he hasn't recovered yet. Most of the movie.
yeah.
I mean, I don't even think he's like phenomenal. I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because this is terrible dialogue.
I literally can't think of anything he was in that isn't Lost Boys. So
The
I'm
Losers,
sure I wrote something down. Oh, Sleepers. He's in Sleepers.
Sleepers, yeah.
Oh yeah,
was he
was in
asleep
the
in that
Losers.
also?
That's a dark movie.
Oh, Cruise Control. He just set his acting on Cruise Control. That's what he did.
Do you think they tried to get Tom Cruise for this?
Oh,
Speed
oh,
2, Tom Cruise control.
Tom Cruise Control.
That would have been 1,000 times better. But he was probably doing his MIPs already.
So I am going to read the thing I sent you guys the other day that was in the IMDb trivia because 0 of 13 people found it interesting because everybody is finally rebelling against IMDb.
Woo! I like to think we had a start in that.
This person wrote, despite the phrase cruise control being used in the movie title, no cruise control buttons in cars were ever depicted in the film, nor was there any mention of cruise control being used on an automobile in the film. As the film is more about an autopilot system being used on an ocean cruise ship, which would get hacked. Usually the term cruise control refers to a system used for automobiles to maintain acceleration while foot is off a gas pedal.
Also
Shut
known
up.
as autopilot.
It's a
Correct.
pun
Shut
since
up.
the film takes place on a cruise ship.
Go
I'd
fucking
like
die.
to hope
And Willem Dafoe's in Control. He's controlling the cruise.
I would like to, in my head canon, because I'm so tired of how stupid the Earth is that I'm hoping this person's not this dumb, and I'm hoping that they did that doing what we've joked about, like,
Oh.
oh, I'm gonna go out and write this because it's fucking stupid, and see if anybody says they found it interesting, because it's
I
so
hope it's
like
that.
the way it goes back over itself, like explaining what cruise control is and stuff. Like, it's got to be a person who's like, this is funny because it's stupid.
They're mansplaining to IMDb.
So the only reason Sandy B accepted the role was because she had a
Money.
pet project called Hope
Money.
Floats.
Oh, I love
yeah.
Hope Float.
I've never seen it, but she wanted to get that made, so she got paid $11.5 million, $500,000 less than Keanu would have, because women always get paid less.
That's about
Yeah.
right.
I mean, he would have been the star of the movie. I saw things saying that like Sandy B was the anchor here, and I'm like, no, she's barely in the movie. Jason Patrick is in more of it than she is. She's just a damsel in distress, or she's yelling, "Why are you doing that?" most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But she got paid $11.5 million, so she used that money to fund Hope Floats.
Okay.
So that's why she did it. She has also gone on record as saying this is, I think she says, the dumbest thing ever made, or something like that.
I mean, it's not as bad as Sphere.
Well, she wasn't in it, so.
I don't even think she said the dumbest thing she's ever made. I'm pretty sure her review said, or her comment was, here's the quote, it's the biggest piece of crap ever made. Not that she
I'm gonna
ever made.
Drop a little Sandy B fact on Whitney here. Do you know that she is the first person on Earth that ever ordered a movie ticket and paid for it online?
Oh, shit. Really?
It was to promote the movie Net. They had like a whole thing where she was the first person to ever do it.
I love that.
I love that to promote a movie where the internet is basically bad. They're like, use
Yeah.
the internet.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
And apparently the chick that was in the first movie that was in the elevator and was too afraid to get off, she's in this, and I think she's in the they're trapped in the little room, I think.
She one of the big ladies.
No, but she's the one who's like calm the whole time. She's just sitting there like smoking a cigarette and being calm in a life-threatening situation. And so people are like, it's probably the same person from the other movie from the elevator, because she's like, been here.
Don't worry, guys. Keanu's not coming. Oh no, we should panic.
Well, it's
Who is
like-
this dead face actor? Did he just get knocked out? He looks concussed.
When shit does go down, Sandra B is just like, ugh, fucking this shit again. All right, keep your cool, everybody. I know how to handle this.
She says I've been in worse situations. I'm like, I don't know that was worse.
I was gonna say, I don't know, man.
Yeah, because this way they have a way off. She's like, we can get off the boat.
Getting
I
sucked
was
on the
stuck
propeller.
on the bus.
No, but once it starts moving again, they don't really have a way off the boat. I mean, obviously nobody else thinks of the fucking jet ski boat thing that Willem Dafoe is using, but they can't use the lifeboats. And if you jump off, apparently you get sucked under and chopped into little baby pieces, unless you're Jason Patrick. So
He had a
yeah,
lifeline.
or Tamora Morrison.
He had a lifeline.
He's from New Zealand.
They know how to work. They know how to run
He's
that water.
He's not a
sharks.
rusty swimmer.
So we start with this not very good action chase to kind of get us into the movie.
Did not understand this whole setup.
So yeah, Jason Patrick is chasing an ice cream truck. It
Yeah,
looks like
filled with computers.
filled with computers? Question mark.
Sounds about right. What's the question?
We do have Joe Morton coming back as Boss Man. I don't remember his name. I mean, he's in this scene, and that's it.
Yeah.
But
I know I was a little bummed because I'm like, oh, it makes sense that he's not on the cruise with him. Like, I don't know why I wanted him back, but I was like, oh, cool, they got him back. Nope, he gone.
I mean, he does have the line at the end of this after Jason Patric crashes a motorcycle into a truck. He's like, well, now you're officially on vacation. It would be terrible if you went on official vacation and your boss showed up. He's like, just kidding, bitch. I'm here now.
Should have needle dropped. Wipe out. Now you're officially on vacation.
If they would have leaned into the dumbness, it would have been way better. Like if when he was crashing the motorcycle, it was like, wipe out. I would have been like 2 more stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
Which is to say 2.5 stars.
I do love the thing that Sandy B is driving.
Oh,
it's
the
a thing,
Volkswagen
right?
thing, yeah.
Oh, and I was like, what thing are you talking about? Oh, the Volkswagen thing.
Yeah, because while the chase is
believe
going
with
on,
I believe this one's an Acapulco thing because it's got that removable bikini top.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a difference.
My middle school assistant principal had this exact vehicle, a yellow Volkswagen thing.
Big fan of Speed 2 cruise control.
Well, this was before that. This was back in the late 80s, early 90s.
Is your middle school teacher's name Randall McCormick or Jeff Nathanson?
Holmes.
Oh, okay.
Last name was Holmes.
I was like, did he
What's
write
up,
this
Holmes?
movie?
He was the assistant principal, by the way.
Oh, okay. But while the chase is going on, she's doing her
driver's test.
test.
I don't remember this dude's name, but he's in like the Carol Burnett show.
Oh,
and-
Tim Conway.
Thank you.
Okay. I didn't look him up. I was like, it'll come to me, and then it never did, and then I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because he's just about out of this movie.
Yeah, I mean, he's in this scene, and he's in the
Closer.
stinger.
Yeah, question mark?
But yeah, she's doing her driving test, and this is where we find out basically the only important thing about this is 1, she can't drive. Apparently, she can only drive a bus.
She's
2,
she's not just like failing this test. She's the worst driver ever.
she's not
She's
even
a
trying.
menace to society.
Yeah, but it's LA. That's how fucking LAians drive.
LAians.
Aliens.
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 Lalians.
But we also learn that why her and Keanu broke up. She talks about she gives the relationship line, which
pepper
we get
spray.
like 3 times in this movie, about never being started under extreme conditions, whatever. But yeah, he gave her pepper spray, didn't tell her what it was. She thought it was perfume and sprayed it in her eyes. One, why'd you spray perfume in your eyes?
No, she probably went like that, and it just.
I was going to say you spray up in the air and walk through it.
As a person that has been pepper sprayed,
I pepper sprayed myself once. I get it.
fucking sucks.
I did
I
probably
use
what
pepper
she
spray
did.
on my eggs.
I probably did what she did. My mom had pepper spray on her keys when I was a kid, and I like just sprayed it, and I was like, huh, and then I kept walking, not thinking, and I walked right through it, and I was like, good God.
Stupid
you weren't
idiot.
here. Neighbor lady's youngest pepper sprayed himself because he went through drawers that he wasn't supposed to be going through.
My former co-host here, Patrick, pepper sprayed himself on purpose.
I feel
for
like
an
I'm in a
internet-
demographic
for an internet
here.
video.
I feel like I'm in a really weird demographic of people that have not pepper sprayed themselves.
If you've ever pepper sprayed yourself or have been pepper sprayed, please write us at badmoviesworstpeople@gmail.com. We would love to hear these stories.
All right, Paul. So I think it's time we, made a trailer.
Do we have to?
Like, people keep asking, so we're gonna deliver.
Well, what are we supposed to do in this damn trailer?
We're just gonna talk about shit we do here. We theme our months, right? Like, what do we?
I mean, I know we've done stuff like musicals and animation month and creature features, all sorts of stuff, but is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's something kind of like that. That I'm probably gonna sit there and tell people, we're on all social medias. We're on the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and it's all under Flicks and Friends podcast.
Yeah, I guess so, if they're not tired of hearing that by now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that'll work. Should we press record?
Yeah, let's press record right now.
Hey, mister, I got an extra $3. I was wondering if there's any way I can spend it.
Have you heard of Patreon?
Never heard of it. What is it?
You go to patreon.com/worstpeople, give me your $3, and you can listen to a bunch of stuff that's way too inappropriate for your age.
Oh, well, I'm actually pretty old. I just sound like this. It's like the Benjamin Button thing. But anyway, I was going to ask you, what if I got my mom to give me a couple more bucks and I could, give you more money?
Oh, that's even better. You can get ad-free with $5.
$5?
You also can get access to Latchkey Vids, our TV recap show of forgotten 90s garbage.
Oh my God, I don't even know what that is, but I'm excited for it.
You should be.
So $5 is all I need, and I get no more of these commercials?
No more commercials.
No more commercials.
Oh,
you get
boy.
to hear us talk about a singing cop show and more.
Well, golly gee willikers, Mr. and Miss. Thanks for all the information. I'm going to go see if I can find a mom to give me $5.
Let's go beat that kid up and take his $5.
Oh, no!
She thinks that Alex, Jason Patrick, is a beach patrol guy
cruise.
in Venice. She thinks he does Mario Lopez's job
Yes.
from that
I
show.
thought that he was a lifeguard that searched paranormal things. He told me that he was a lifeguard that took care of supernatural paranormal problems. This is a big difference.
But we're cutting between that and this chase that's happening with him on this motorcycle, and this chase just doesn't. So he's chasing this truck up this like side, like this road in the side of a
Hollywood
hill.
Hills.
How
And
can you
then-
not catch this thing?
And then he gets up there, and then there's cops, so the truck turns around. So then he's chasing it. That's going back down, and it's just like,
And now the cops
they
are
were only
chasing-
allowed to close off like a half mile of road, so they just drove back and forth on this strip of road. Like,
And now the cops are behind Sandy B because she's now in this little area that this sting is happening.
The suck zone.
yeah, because the
suck
SWAT or whatever, because Joe Morton was in charge of the bomb squad. Now he's in charge of SWAT or whatever.
I don't
question
think he
mark.
was. I think he was the commander of SWAT. Jeff Daniels was our bomb squad guy because Keanu
Yeah.
knew nothing about bombs.
Okay.
I
'Cause,
think
like,
that he
yeah.
is General SWAT.
Because we have the SWAT team at one end, and then normal like patrol cops coming up the other end. Sandy
The
B's
biggest
caught in the
piece of
middle.
fiction. Sorry, the biggest piece of fiction in this entire movie is when Joe Morton says, "Don't shoot, he's too far away." They would have
Right?
lit this dude up. They would have lit this guy.
That I was like, what the fuck is that?
They pay
you
by the
mean?
bullet now.
Were they trying to say that the LA police were not bad people?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's a pro police movie. What'd you say? Tim Conway. He's
Yeah.
just yelling stuff at her the whole time, and she's just not listening. And I do like when she's like, "You know how I met Alex? I was jaywalking, and he gave me a ticket." And he's like, "Well, jaywalking is a crime." While she's just like swerving through traffic, like he's like, "Can we please just
Running glass
get
trucks
outta
into
here?"
the fucking curb, just breaking all the glass. Menace.
And so Jason Patrick bails off the bike, makes the truck driver swerve, even though I don't know why he would. And then he drives off the side of the road, dives out. They roll down the hill together. He arrests the guy.
They fall in love.
They kiss, and he says, relationships that started in extreme circumstances never work out.
He just says it to everybody. You have the right to remain silent. Also, relationships that are started from a shared experience never. Can you just arrest me, please? Stop hitting on me.
Are you touching my butt, sir?
No, I'm patting your down.
You touching your own butt, sir?
But of course, Sandy B gets out, sees him there, and she's like, "What are you doing here?" And that one guy is like,
This
"You're a
is pretty
madman,
far
Shaw."
inland. Yeah, you're a fucking true daredevil.
So now she knows, and she's mad, and he makes up for it by giving her tickets to the Caribbean. And my note here is that she's awful in this film so far, and she's not great, but I think it comes down to, Whitney pointed this out, their chemistry.
Yeah.
She's not doing terrible. It's just that it's hard to act against
Yeah, a dead fish.
a cardboard cutout of a guy
Chris
who has head
O'Donnell
damage.
could do better than Jason Patrick.
Whoa, easy now. I don't know about that.
You know what? He's more convincing as Robin than Jason Patrick is as a policeman.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to see him. Only time I liked his acting was he was frozen in a block of ice.
So when we get to the cruise ship, we do quickly meet Willem Dafoe playing Geiger. Willem Dafoe, welcome back. We talked about his voice on Death Note way
Yeah,
back.
we talked about his voice only so far.
The 17th episode, I think it was.
Hey, we've talked about his penis before.
Oh, we've talked
That's
about
true.
him and his penis, but not on a movie.
He's only been in one movie in this podcast.
Well, and I was looking through his stuff, and I mean, he's in the Spider-Man movies, so we could get to one of those one day. But he's in he's in the first John Wick. He's in a bunch of Wes Anderson, a bunch of Yorgos Lanthimos, some David Lynch, some David Cronenberg. So it's like, there's not bad movies to talk about. Like, I mean, I'm sure he's been in a bunch of bad shit I just haven't seen, but that's
Boondock
what I was.
Saints 2?
Is he in that?
Yeah.
Very end.
Oh, okay. I knew he was in the first one.
Boondock Saints 2 it was replacing him with a Southern gal, and then at the very end, he's like, "Oh, what do you think, Centaur?"
Yeah, with the girl from Dexter.
Is it?
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rita?
Yeah, I don't remember her. Is it Rita, the one he's in love with and has a baby with?
Who's also an angel?
Yes.
Who could
Buffy.
know that?
Yeah,
Buffy.
yeah. She's in that Boondock Saints too. I haven't seen it since digital video disc. So
Stupid. DVD.
oh, we just saw Willem Dafoe in Crybaby too. He's got a small part, but he's good in that.
Oh, he's a
too.
prison guard.
Yeah. And he's bitching about how his golf clubs are lost, and I'm just sitting here going, okay, well, I know Willem Dafoe's the villain, but even if I didn't, I'd be like, he's the villain, golf clubs are the bombs, can we get on with the story?
Yeah.
I figured it out before you told me, by the way.
And the most fictional part of this movie is how the people who are running the ship, like the cabin boy here, the whatever he is,
Asher. I don't know.
Ashton,
Ashton.
whatever his name is these are all like white Americans.
Yeah, we've been on a cruise. There's no Americans running this boat.
Hey, these are international waters, right? You don't know. He could be like a predator on the run.
That's fair.
Predator on the run.
And so they
Tonight
get to
on
their
Fox.
room. This room is huge, by the way. Again, just went on a cruise on like one of the biggest ships, and like this room is 4 of the rooms that we were in,
Yeah.
and we had a pretty decent room.
They knocked down some walls.
Either he got like a special suite.
Well, I think he did because they're like, well, congratulations on your honeymoon. Because maybe he got like,
Like the honeymoon
the
suite.
honeymoon
Okay.
suite.
That would make sense. I was wondering why everybody kept telling him it was their honeymoon.
Yeah.
And then we get Sandy Bikini
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do.
looking good, a little too skinny, but hey, it works.
Yeah, that's all right. She's just a
Longer
personal-
hair in this, so I know Jack was happy.
Hated the bangs.
Yes. Yeah, I like the bangs. They're better than the first one.
She had bangs in the first one too, right?
Just shorter hair. No, thank you.
So like there's a thing, I guess, I mean, this movie takes, this is my next biggest criticism is this movie takes so long to get to the point.
Yes.
Speed was like, so we start with the elevator sequence. In this movie, that the equivalent of that, it's not
Is the
equivalent,
chase.
but the equivalent of that is the chase. And then it's like they go to the, yay, we killed that guy and got our medals party. And then we're right into the speed thing, the bus thing. This is like the chase. And then it's like, here's the boat.
I
here's
might
your room.
propose to you.
Yeah, there's this scene where they're out on the deck before like the ship's really taking off, whatever, and Sandy B is talking to Willem Dafoe, and Jason Patrick is like, "Who's it? Your new boyfriend? Oh, you like him?" And I'm like, "What? Shut the fuck up."
Did anybody happen to catch the house band?
Oh yeah, it was UB40, baby.
UB40. I don't even think that they were meant to be there. Like Jan de Bont didn't know they were going to be there. They were just playing a fucking show on a boat. Just like, well, we're not leaving now.
And my note here was like, is his character supposed to suck, or is he just a really bad actor? Because it's this whole thing where he's like, "Oh, is it your boyfriend over there?" And at first I thought it was like a playful thing because like Willem Dafoe is terrifying looking, but then he's like, you know, you seem to be getting real chummy, and like you just want to go talk to him, and he like storms off all mad, and she's like, it just, I'm like,
It's
are
a
you actually
combination-
jealous? Are you a bad actor?
It's
Like,
a combination of flat delivery and terrible writing.
He doesn't know how to show emotions.
He doesn't have any.
Exactly.
and we get a lot of cutbacks through all this stuff of what's gonna happen. We see Willem Dafoe setting shit up, like he's unpacking the golf clubs. It's got beep boops and bombs and jars of leeches.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got to have these leeches. You take care of me, and I'll take care of the ship. It's not a good deal for a leech, by the way. I don't give a shit about the ship. All right, maybe I'll throw in some diamonds too. What are you guys into besides blood?
You take the copper out of my blood, and I live.
I collect the copper you shit out, and I make jewelry.
I sell it for meth.
I'm trying to get my teeth even further apart.
They're at dinner, and we see a couple of little character actors here. You got Mike Haggerty playing Harvey.
Yeah, I feel like we had him on before, but I can't remember if we
I don't
did.
think so, but he is in Dick Tracy, and we watched that together.
That might be why, because I know we had a discussion about him.
Yeah, but he's in like Overboard. He's got a little part in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Friends.
Yep.
Nine-Nine.
Austin Powers.
Repeat character in Friends.
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
He's in Wayne's World at some point, right?
Mm-hmm. He's one of the regulars at the donut shop. And found this pink slip. You know what I'd like to do? Yeah, I know what you'd like to do.
And then his wife, played by Colleen Camp, I only wrote her down because she plays sexy Yvette the maid in Clue. Yeah. And she's also in Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. She's
Did you
one of the police peoples?
The cruise director, the lady, do you recognize her, Jack?
No.
She was in, I was like, oh my God, I see her being sick, handing in like a bundle of paperwork. And I was like, I swear to God, it's don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. And I looked it up and it, in fact, is don't tell mom the babysitter's dead.
it was bothering me because I was like, I know this lady and I don't
But
know. Don't tell mom the babysitter's
She was on
dead.
Twin Peaks.
There's Derek's.
She's the like
Lucy
desk
Moran.
person in the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
I was like, it's her voice. I just hear it. She's really stupid.
She's
And
mousy.
like, yeah, I mean, it's her. So, and this is where we get the thing with the little deaf girl, Drew, who this actress is actually deaf. And this is also like, this is the only film she ever did. And then she did like an episode of X-Files and then she quit. And she's pretty good. So I feel like maybe people were not treating her well, as we've heard with a lot of young actresses.
Yeah,
so maybe
and then,
she didn't want to be a part of that. So good for her.
Yeah, get out while you can.
Because she's the second best actor in this movie besides Willem Dafoe.
Oh, was that me, the Scottish guy? I'm reading off the dials all the time. I'll tell you what time it is. I'll tell you the notes of the thing. Look at that.
he's
we're
not
slowing
Orlando
down.
Bloom.
It's not James McAvoy.
Yeah,
Or is he?
He actually was in, well, it makes sense because he's Scottish, but he was in the movie Filth with James McAvoy.
Oh, okay.
It was like one of his early movies.
I played his shadow. They put me in blackface and I stood behind him.
But yeah, like he's signing to this little deaf girl and he's like, oh, I wanted to learn another language. So I learned sign language, whatever. But like, it is creepy.
Mm-hmm.
In the 90s, I guess it was endearing, and that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to make you endeared to the character. It makes Sandy B realize she likes him more because she's saying how like they don't actually know each other at all. They're basically just been fucking. That's what we're learning over the course of this movie.
They've been together for 7 months. It's their 7-month anniversary.
Marry his penis.
He does say something about marriage or something, and then she's like, you're not serious, right? And then he's like, oh no, I don't feel good. But it turns out he actually is sick.
Yeah, they had to focus on that trash can of vomit.
Well, I'll tell you what, I was all out of pig shit, but I definitely had some pig vomit. I was on vacation, so I didn't have like a big stockpile. But this guy came to me and he said, hey, do you have anything I can use to make it look like pig vomit? I said, oh, well, turns out I got pig vomit. Doesn't just look like it, it is it. That's how I pay for this cruise.
Because he's a pig. I get it.
He's a pig. I got pig vomit. Just in case you're wondering, I've got pigs down there, and they can be used as a flotation device.
So Willem Dafoe triggers this alarm so he can sneak in and do some tippy tap hacking into the mainframe. Instead of going through all the steps, basically Willem Dafoe designed. It's a ripoff of the Dennis Hopper story.
Yeah.
He's a guy who was wronged by the people he worked for.
You gotta let the
It's
bombs
too
bomb.
much.
It's so dumb because he worked for whatever company designed the autopilot systems, and they sold it to all the cruise companies in all the world. But he chose
Made a
this one
bunch of
for whatever
money.
reason. And then apparently,
this had
Got
diamonds
copper
on it.
poisoning.
apparently working with computers gives you copper poisoning. I'm gonna ask my dad about that. He worked at IBM for 40 years. He seems fine, but
He craps pennies, but
and he used to be an electrical engineer before he was a programmer, so he worked with the inside parts. But like, apparently working with computers gives you copper poisoning, and now he has copper cancer or something, and then
only
they fired
the leeches
him.
have been making him live longer.
Yeah, I don't know. That's so he wants revenge against the
he thinks
world.
the leeches have made him live longer. They don't know. I mean, we know people that have gone through cancer treatments one way or the other, and it's always wild predictions. So
Yeah.
he could just be living a little bit longer than the doctor said. Because as far as I know, leeches don't actually do shit like the bloodletting.
Yeah. No, it's just he says something like, I'll trust you more than I trust any of these modern doctors.
Yeah.
So I think basically the doctors were like, there's nothing we can do. And so he was like, well, I read this book about the 1500s and it told me that leeches.
That's how George Washington was killed. They just kept bleeding him.
Yeah.
Pints of blood.
A day.
He's got sick blood. Take it out of him.
His body can make fresh, healthy blood. That's how bodies work.
Don't feed him though.
Keep him in the cold too.
Oh God.
Now drill into his teeth.
And in there is where we meet Giuliano, who's played by Tamora Morrison. Obviously, welcome back, at least from Han Took Shots, but it's all the same, right? It's all
Yeah,
one
and
big
I got
family.
some things that he's in that we'll see on the main feed. This feed.
Well, I
we're
mean,
talking about.
he's in Island of Dr. Moreau,
Yeah.
and he's in Barbed Wire. So
Yeah.
he'll pop up here and there. He's also in Moana. Does he play the chief?
Yes.
Yeah. The cartoony
He
one,
voices
not
the
the
dad,
stupid
yeah.
live action one that's going to happen.
He could be in both.
But that's when we get Defoe just bursting into the deck, which again, not how that works.
No.
Or into the bridge. I mean,
That door is.
But he's doing
keypadded
some-
locked.
Good drunk work.
oh yeah, I love it because he's just flailing around. And like,
I saw a bunch of lights on. I thought it was a casino. And if you guys are betting men, bet I got a bigger dick than you. Take them out. There we go. Put your money on the table. Put your dick on the money. Let's go. This one's $100 bill, if you know what I'm talking about. You want to make some change, little fella? Let me see it. Oh, look at that. You got like a roll of nickels. It's so cute. You got a roll of nickels. I got a gold fucking bar. Boom. I can steer. You see that fucking sex video where Tommy Lee drove a boat with his dick? I'm on cruise control with my dick.
I have a disturbingly large stack of money, according to Martin Scorsese.
I have a confusingly large gold brick. I just want to say. You're going to look at it and go, oh my God, look at that.
I really want to just look at it more now. But he does do a great job putting that the transponder.
Yeah, because that's what he's doing. He's hiding a little transponder in there,
Mitter.
which does the movie thing when they do a close up on it of it beeping out loud, and I'm like, everybody needs to quit doing that because I see that and I hear the beeping and I'm like, no one on the deck hears this beeping.
Right?
It's because of
understand
movies
for
like this
us,
that I
but,
look
like,
around stuff all the time. I'm like, somebody fell. I bet they planted something. No, I just hang out with a lot of drunk, clumsy people.
We get our Stanley Kubrick reference of the
I've
movie.
never fallen in.
Oh.
Oh no, that's a lie. I did fall in front of you once.
Yes, you did.
It was beautiful.
But we get our Stanley Kubrick reference for the movie. Sandy
that's
B is
right.
watching Lolita in the room while Jason Patrick is vomiting and sick.
Well, you know, he didn't actually vomit. I did a bit of production myself. They'd cut a hole in the bucket, and I put the pig vomit in my mouth and spit it from under the floor. Tom Savini showed me this one.
I'm a bit of a Savini myself.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I was gagging pretty hard, so some of my vomit might have ended up in the pig vomit, too, because it was disgusting.
Pig
It was
shit
worse
doesn't
than
bother
the
me,
pig-
but pig
it was-
vomit is disgusting.
It was much worse than pig shit.
Whitney is out of the podcast now.
Okay, I think I'm okay.
I think I'll go take a shower.
I do love this thing the next day where like Alex goes out skeet shooting and I'm like, maybe that was a thing on cruise ships, but my first thought is don't have shotguns on a cruise ship.
Whoa. Easy. Let's pump the fucking brakes.
It was
Put the
the
air
90s.
brakes on this cruise ship. I don't care when it is. If having shotguns on a cruise ship is criminal, I don't want to be right.
It just seems like a bad idea. You know, there's some guy who loses his mind and goes full family annihilator. He's like, yeah, I'm going to go skeet shooting. And then just starts blasting his family and everybody in the room with him.
Sir, you can't take that shotgun off this ledge.
It doesn't have to. He blasts that dude. Excuse me, sir. I'm going to have to take that for you before you leave the skeet shooting area. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have no faith in humanity.
I don't.
0.
There's a reason the term family annihilator exists, all right?
I mean, I'm not saying that it wasn't there at some point. And this is a pretty modest cruise ship, by the way. The one we were on was ginormous.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
think this is pretty big for the time. Or maybe he did get like a smaller, more intimate one on purpose.
Yeah, I mean it's like
Smaller.
the Viking
Huge.
cruise ships kind of things where it's a lot smaller group of people.
Yeah.
Also, the production actually had to like rent a boat for X amount of weeks, so it's like, well, we can't rent this boat where they can fit 5,000 passengers
Yeah, this
and
is just,
2,000 crew. Like,
this is just
Yeah.
somebody's huge yacht.
yeah. That's why we don't see much of like the cruise ship stuff. Like we see the dining room, we see the like mall area, and we see their room,
UB40.
and then the rest of it's on the deck.
Yeah.
There's no casino, none of that stuff that we actually see.
That's not a casino.
But then we get the cabin dude, Ashton or whatever, who walks in to Willem Dafoe's room, sees all the computer stuff.
I like his little swarminess because he's like, "What are you doing in here?" It's like, I thought I had the sign said do not disturb. No, actually, it does say change daily. Maybe you flipped it. And he looks at me, he's like, maybe I flipped it. Who knows? Who knows how things get done? Maybe a ghost came by. It's more likely that a ghost came by and flipped it than you put it the wrong way. That I can say for certain. Also, I'm not looking at all your little weird setup here. I'm sure it's just porn. I'm sure you're watching 4 different screens of porn at once, just like anybody else on a cruise ship.
Well, I love that because it's 1997. I don't even think he could see much. He just sees computer screens. And he's like, "What's all this?"
Look at those wires.
You walk into a cruise cabin right now. There's probably a laptop sitting open or 2, because some guy's doing his day trading while he's on the cruise still. You know, like
Oh, I know the type.
yeah, he does some music for us.
He would definitely do that.
But this guy gets whacked with a golf club. And then the crew is realizing they're off course and the autopilot won't disengage. But the captain is just like, I wouldn't worry about it. It's probably fine.
It's human error.
How much? We're
should be
4
worried
degrees
about
off course. Well, I think we can miss really small islands by being about 4 degrees off course, but I wouldn't worry about it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure these are all very specific numbers, but I'm not worried.
How big is the island we're looking for? 12 and a half miles. Yeah, we'll be fine.
I mean, think about that. You're just going to blow right past your fucking island you're supposed to stop at.
But this is a great Defoe moment because the captain's walking out for like the big, welcome dinner or whatever. And Defoe is hanging out by this, whatever, rotating arm thing on the deck.
Yeah.
And he like swings it over toward the captain. He's like, "Hello, Captain." I'm like, "Ooh, don't go closer to this guy."
Well, I'm really upset we're wearing white pants today.
But like he tells him basically, "I'm in control of the ship." He tells him the whole story, which we get to hear like 3 times about designing the computer systems and getting fired. That's because he keeps killing the people he tells it to.
Did I tell you about the leeches? They take the copper out of me and I take care of them.
Dude, he fucking hucks this dude overboard though.
Yeah, he does.
And he gets sucked underneath the boat. And like, if the trivia is to be believed, it says that's not how those propellers would work. I believe it because it's like they're far enough underwater that they wouldn't do that at the surface or something. But like, still, it's pretty fucking cool to watch that dude, a real human being, fly down the side of this boat and land in the ocean or whatever pool of water they had this boat in, whether it's an ocean or a tank or whatever. But
still terrifying to me.
Yeah. I didn't read any stories about, people almost dying or getting stuck on masts or anything like when we did all of our last January where we did Drown-uary. So.
Anything with James Cameron.
And then here I have the thing about the deaf girl's parents because they're both. So Rupert is the dad apparently. Francis Guinan, I want to say. I only wrote him down because he plays a priest in Constantine, and I was like, oh, it's a connection to Keanu Reeves. Tippy tap, IMDb. And then the mom, Celeste, is played by a woman named Lois Chiles, and she was in Moonraker, Dr. Holly Goodhead. That's what it is.
It's pronounced St. Louis chilies, and it's one of the most turned up chilies in America.
Ooh.
And
turn it down for what?
This is also where we find out the
Curly
little girl
fries.
wants to fuck Jason Patrick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because what is it? It's not now. No, it's later when he saves her. She's like, just so you know, I'm almost 15. So
Yeah, I'm practically an adult.
I mean, in it's 90s Hollywood, this is why she left. She's like, I didn't want to say those things.
I do like though that she does that, and he's just like, you know what? We've got some things to talk about later. I wouldn't just let's get out of this life-threatening situation first.
Let's save ourselves first.
He does also say that.
Oh, he gives her the relationships that are started in extreme conditions never or rarely work out.
There's this thing that's been rattling back and forth in my brain. I have to say it.
My kind of girlfriend, kind of fuck buddy keeps saying this to me all the time.
My fiance, fuck buddy, girlfriend, kind of, sort of friend.
So then they're dancing. There's a big explosion. The engines are malfunctioning. Willem Dafoe's taking over the ship.
She's like, nope, not doing it. Not doing it again. Keep dancing.
Yep.
I'm not, nope, don't pay attention. We're not getting sucked into this.
Well, also, they just got over their big fight, and now they're finally having a nice time dancing because he showed up and brought her a dress and stuff.
Yeah, because she was like, do you think we were underdressed at dinner last night?
By the way, it's a cruise ship. No, you weren't. But
this is like a romantic cruise ship. Everyone's on their honeymoon, so leave the deaf girl at home.
But yeah, the engines are malfunctioning, stuff's exploding. The Scottish dude is like, "We're losing power, Captain."
All of our
Can't do
power.
it, Captain.
I'm like,
He's
did
so
Jan de
Scottish.
Bont just cast a Scottish guy because he was like, "This is gonna be funny"?
Look, have him say something else. Nautical. Oh, that's a good one.
And you know what? To give Willem Dafoe credit here, he's a crazy person,
Yeah.
but he does try to get them to get everybody off the ship.
Yeah, he
The only
definitely
reason
does.
anybody is in any danger is because of Jason Patrick.
1000%.
Not wrong.
Because he's like, he shuts off the engines and he says to call for an evacuation.
He has fake fires going off and shit.
Yeah, he has like sulfur bombs that tell them that there's fires. And he's like, these are behind a fire door, but I'm in control. And if you don't do what I say, I'll open the doors and the fire will spread, etc. But like, really, he's like, call for the evacuation. I'll stop the boat because it has to be stopped for the lifeboats to work. Get everybody off the ship, and then the ship will start up again in 15 minutes.
The problem, though, is there is a young girl stuck in the elevator, and then there's a group of people stuck in a hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess those two would still have been in danger.
Because it's not like
they
Jason.
don't know yet.
It's not like Jason Patrick went up there just to stop him. Like, I have to stop the bad guy. He was like, where's your daughter?
Yeah, well, and the big thing is because the woman keeps saying, I don't know where Drew is. And they're like, she had to have gotten on another boat because they don't see any other passengers. They don't know about
The whole
the
hallways.
fat busters and those folks that are stuck and the
Right.
singer girl and stuff. But like, he goes to get on the boat. And as he's getting on, Tam says something about like, we're running out of time and I don't know what this guy is capable of. And he's like, what guy? With one foot in the lifeboat and one foot on the deck. And he's like, shut the fuck up, sir, and get out of here.
Finally,
And then the boat starts moving again. So now all these people are in danger on this lifeboat and they're all stuck on this cruise ship. And it's all because Jason Patrick,
Overstepped his jurisdiction.
if you want to stay on the ship, stay on the ship. But don't put one foot in the lifeboat, one foot on the deck, and then be like, all these people are in danger now. Ha ha.
Yep.
It's-
No, I'm the
it's
bad
like-
guy.
It was Keanu stabbing the gas tank.
Yeah. Did you just need to make this harder?
We're running out of challenges. I was bored.
I do love that, like, every time Jason Patrick runs off to do shit, Sandy B is like, please stop doing that and just stay here with me. There's an emergency and I'm your girlfriend. And he's like, no, there's more important things than you.
That's not what you said a couple minutes ago.
But he does keep just yelling, like, I'm LAPD. And this is when I was like, I told Whitney,
The Scott.
well, I told Whitney, I was like, everybody said Speed was a Die Hard ripoff, which a lot of 90s movies were, Under Siege, et cetera, but like,
It's done well.
this is more of a Die Hard ripoff because in that he's an LAPD officer in LA, so at least he's in
Right.
jurisdiction. This is an LAPD officer on vacation, endangering other people.
I think
On
it's
the
this,
other side of the country.
I think it's even this Scottish guy. He's like, I'm LAPD. He's like, what the hell is that?
What's that even mean?
he's literally not saying like, what does that mean to this situation? He's like, I don't know what that means.
Lapid? Lapid? What the fuck is lapid? We've got some
Lapid?
strange words there, but never had a word like lapid.
Is it like haggis?
Why do you keep spelling it out for me? I can read.
It's some kind of word in Celtic. He knows.
I'm LAPD. The fuck you just say? I'll fucking stab you.
That's our word.
You can't do that. Dropped a hard L on it too. Lapid.
Oh yeah. So then he stops that boat from dropping, and then the ship starts moving again, and now the lifeboat is hanging, and it keeps going to fall because of course it's shaking because you got a fucking, whatever these fucking engines are starting up, so everything is vibrating. So now the lifeboat is starting to fall. All these people are in there. Jason Patrick, he's just like, I'll save you guys, and jumps over to it, and I'm like,
What is that going to help? Oh,
No,
first
he jumped
throws
over
the
to
rope.
save. He jumps over to save Argyle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just like they're all saved by Sandy B.
Yes,
Not
1000%.
by Jason Patrick in any way, shape, or form.
Also, I
Right.
still don't know what that Gaggett wrench. What is
What?
she?
She said the
called?
gangplank.
Gangplank.
That's the walkie
Yep.
thing.
I know what that. I was like, I couldn't remember the name of it.
So it comes off the side of a boat, and then you can walkie up it. It's like
It's a
stairs but
ramp.
flat.
It's a ramp.
Oh, flat
There you go.
stairs.
Ramp. That's the word.
I was waiting for you to get there.
Flat stairs.
It's the flat stairs. It's like an escalator that doesn't move and doesn't have steps.
It's like you've got a slide that's not too steep that you don't slip down.
Yeah.
So you know those like moving floor things in big
the
airports? It's like that, except for angled and it doesn't move.
And it doesn't move. It's just it's a ramp.
Think of a hill and now make it even.
It's like those things
can't
that you
make
can put
it
a
more
wheelchair
clear.
on and go into buildings with.
Yep.
Robot legs.
I wish people with wheelchairs got robot legs. Not
me
robot
too.
legs instead, but like chairs with robot legs. That'd be so fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
We just have a bunch of like Wild Wild West spider people walking around.
Oh, I was thinking like Krang.
I guess with Darth Maul. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although that is more just replacing his bottom half with spider legs. And I'm not saying they need something extreme like that. I want them to have a cool little chair that has spider legs.
I'm the reasonable one here.
And we don't have a camera so people could see my face staring at you.
They've seen it before. They know what it's making.
They know my silence.
They know. Yeah, they know what your silence looks like.
But Dr. Goodhead here tries to get off the lifeboat before the gangplank comes down because she's still freaking out about her daughter. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
But when she does that, it makes all the weight shift. And instead of being like Sparkle Motion Lady who tries to get off and gets killed, she gets 2 other people killed because they fall out of this lifeboat and get slurped right underneath the fucking cruise ship.
And then
Boss, the
Rupert,
captain, there's been 2 more bodies slurped up by the ship. She's the thirsty one tonight.
I'm surprised they're not being. They could have added in a thing later on where, like, when Jason Patrick is in the water, there's sharks because the sharks are just following this ship because it's just chumming the entire ocean. Like, it's just humans being chopped into pieces by these propellers.
Sometimes these propellers or screws, as they're sometimes called by sea people, they are making a noise that reminds me of like a backwards camel.
thank you. I was like, is this ship like growling?
I think Jan de Bont was like, I got that noise. I have
See,
it.
the thing is about that, I did do some reading. I did the trivia. I did some Wikipedia stuff. Nobody has that information because nobody gives a shit about Speed 2 cruise control.
Because it's Speed 2. The trivia says, you know that Speed 1 exists?
If you bought the Blu-ray and if there's a director's commentary and it's just Jan de Bont the whole time going,
It's Sandra Bullock for like 3 seconds. She's like, I'm not doing this.
because
Sure,
there's no
closed.
way this was his like choice. This has got to be a contractually obligated sequel.
And production, the producers behind it were like, bigger.
Yeah, because the
Bigger.
first movie made so much money. I think I did read that he had a dream, or like he had the idea of like crashing a boat into like a coastal city,
Uh-huh.
and that's literally what this entire film was basically built around. He's like, that's cool. So some screenwriters were like, all right, well, we'll write a 15-hour movie about it.
Yeah.
We get another speech about how he designed the autopilot and they got sick and they fired him. He is stealing jewelry. So
Yeah.
that's his end goal here.
That's what I was saying. That's why he chose this boat.
Yeah. I mean, they all have jewelry stores in them.
Yeah, but this was like, this is on loan for this boat only.
Oh, okay. I guess either they said that and I missed it, or you guys are just coming to conclusions that I didn't
They
make.
said it and you missed
Okay. Although you guys could be easily coming to that conclusion and making sense of something that my
Because
brain
they
was
had,
like, don't care anymore.
models walking by to show all of the diamonds, and then people had the opportunity to purchase said.
Oh, is that when I tuned
People.
out? Because I was like, when does the action start?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to say this. I watched this, like, I don't know, maybe a year or so ago with Bleep, and we were just having the worst fucking time. It was better than that this time. I still didn't love it. I still didn't enjoy it. It was
God,
just
and you watched
easier.
it by yourself.
It was easier because I had expected it to be just the worst piece of garbage. I think I was just happy anytime Willem Dafoe was on screen, or
Which is not
Tams,
nearly enough.
or the
Not
Scottish
nearly.
fella.
I did love the Scottish fella.
Not enough of anybody, you know.
But yeah, he's stealing jewelry. Drew, she's been stuck in like a crew, like a freight elevator.
Yeah.
So it's smaller, so she's able to like fucking Spider-Man
Shimmy
her
her
way
way
out.
up.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
It's a good
little
move.
Girl, this little
It's the
girl is very
ugliest-
resourceful.
Well, she's been on her own most of her life.
the only reason she needs Jason Patrick to save her is because she's lost in the bowels of the ship. There's no,
I don't like the sound of that.
down in the crew. That was kind of funny. Sandy B, she's so dumb in this movie. I don't know what happened. Like, I think she got a lot of head trauma in that subway crash, and she's, like I said about Jason Patrick, she got head trauma and has not recovered from it because she is stupid in this movie.
I mean, who else would use pepper spray as perfume?
Well, they were trying to make it that she could just be here. She doesn't need to be in this movie except that she's a legacy.
It connects you to Speed, so you can call it Speed 2.
Yeah.
They didn't want to do one of those direct-to-video sequels like Kickboxer 2 or whatever, where nobody's actually in it.
All you got to do is be like, the bad guy is the nephew of the other bad guy, and he wants revenge. Done. Crash a boat.
Dude, Willem Dafoe is related to Dennis Hopper. I'd be like, we need to check on this family tree. Like, just everybody.
Absolutely. The fucking great-grandfather looks like Emmett Walsh.
Eminem Walsh.
I do like
Eminem Walsh.
Eminem Walsh.
got a new
believe
flavor
in
of
the
candy.
music. You want it. You got it. You better never let it go.
Exactly.
Mom spaghetti, mom spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti does sound good.
But I love what so Jason Patrick's still just trying to force his way into helping everybody. Even though, like I said, I mean, he does in the end, I guess, help, but he's kind of just making it all worse. He mostly fixes problems he causes.
Oh, I think he makes a lot of things worse when we get to the boat crash.
But he goes in,
still
he's
has
like
40 minutes left in the movie.
He's like, where's the engine room? And they're like, sir, will you please just go back with the other passengers and shut the fuck up? And so he pulls a Thanos. And he's like, fine, I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I was LAPD? No, you don't know what that means? Okay.
He does also. When he's in the deck area or the bridge area there, he's looking for the transponder, and he finds like little golf ball things, and this is like one of the worst things. He's like, golf balls, golf balls.
So he had. They're not Ben
Geiger.
It's not Benoit balls, but it's like maybe it is. It's the meditating balls.
Yeah, the David Bowie balls. Yeah, I know they're not quite the same thing.
It is
but
Benoit,
yeah.
right?
Chris
I could do
Benoit
both
balls.
of hands.
They've killed.
Also, there was
speaking of
this-
family annihilators.
But that's a huge reach.
There's a scene that Derek probably didn't watch because it wasn't action. Willem Dafoe was like, there was a big golf game on at the bar, and he had his head turned, not watching it. And that's when Jason Patrick's like, kind of weird. A guy that was obsessed with his golf clubs isn't watching this game. Maybe he likes to play and not watch.
Yeah, it was part of his whiny scene. But like, it's the. Who did it? Was it South Park that does the thing? Yeah, when they're making fun of Independence Day and Jeff Goldblum, because he'll just be like, virus, like the way he like connects things in Independence Day all the time.
Oh.
That's what he's doing here. He's like, balls, golf, Geiger. Like, all right,
Well,
Cool.
also National
Cool.
Treasure.
Glad you got there.
at least
Well,
National
National
Treasure. He's got like knowledge.
Yeah, National Treasure, though, is supposed to be that. This is just always that one. It's in Twister. We're like, look, and like, aerodynamics. Yeah, but this is even dumber.
It was just a huge reach. That's all it.
Yeah, Annie and Dante, they find the other passengers who are trapped. They're trying to get them out. They can't.
Is there any
love-
little girl in there?
Yeah.
Nope, just big ladies in here.
And that one big lady turns around and gets mad at the dude, and he's like,
Normal
normal
ladies.
sized women.
Grown-up women, don't beat me.
Take off your pants.
Yeah, then the smoke starts coming through the vents, and they're like, take off your pants. He's like, I'm not taking off. No one else is taking off their pants. And there's that one guy's like,
took mine off.
I took everything off. I'm buck naked right now.
Well, I love it's sexy Yvette the maid who's the first one, because the smoke starts coming in and they're like, block the vents, and she strips off her dress, and he's like, what are you doing? Because it's his wife, and she's like, blocking the vents, and he's like, oh right.
And then he's like, why isn't she taking anything off? And it's the singer who's literally just wearing this pink sparkly dress. She's like, because I'm not wearing any underwear. I think he came in his pants right then.
Because they do a little thing where she lifts her skirt a little bit to show more thigh, and he's just like,
Oh,
I mean,
my.
oh, oh, okay.
I
see.
can stick my pants to any wall in here now.
Oh, these pants they'll block some stuff.
I've created some sort of filter system.
He put his pants over that vent. Now it smells like hot cum in here.
Smells like my husband.
But Sandy B finds a chainsaw, which, why would you have a chainsaw on a cruise ship? But it's fine because we get her like fucking leather facing her way through this
Sandy.
door.
this next part of that scene really irritated me. It was unnecessary by any means, where she's like, can you get through? And then they're like, yeah, if you fucking move.
This is where I have the note in my notes that says, I think she suffered severe head trauma in the first movie and never recovered because she's so stupid. She's like, come through the door, and like holding the chainsaw practically like across the entire opening and revving it. Grab the end. I'll keep it on and I'll hold the trigger thing down, or however chainsaws work.
They have a trigger.
I figured they had a trigger of some sort. I've never used a chainsaw.
Oh, that's a bummer for you.
Yeah, I live in a city.
City with chainsaws.
City of Chainsaws. I'd watch that movie.
I'm going to write it right now. There's just one guy that's never used a chainsaw. He's like the fucking messiah. He's going to pull a chainsaw from a stone. I might be borrowing.
So Alex wants to open the ballast doors to slow down, because it's another one of those things where he's like, can we slow down the ship? And the guy's like, it's not like your car. We can't just hit the brakes. And he's like, brakes.
Yes.
Water
No,
is
she's
heavy.
right. Yes.
Like,
Water is heavy. He was having a drug moment. He's like, whoa, water is heavy, man. You ever just thought about water? So fucking heavy. Oh.
you just reminded me, Whitney and I just started watching the second season of Gen V and the boys spinoff. And there's a girl who's one of the main characters, and there's a part where she's on ecstasy and she's supposed to be doing something important. And this guy is talking to her and she's like, right. Have you ever noticed how crazy hands are?
As a matter of fact, I have noticed.
But yeah, so Scottish guy is like, I'm hacking the doors, Captain. And he gets the water to start flooding in.
I
And
can't
of course,
hack anymore.
right as he gets it all set to happen, Alex sees Drew on the camera, so he has to run down and save her. They get washed through these
Close
hallways
the doors.
like it's
You just told me to open them.
Yeah.
Quit changing your fucking mind.
like Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
Where
Deeper blue.
She-
My heart is like a shark's fin.
I will give credit. It is actually Jason Patrick and this little girl going through this hallway of water.
at least for parts, I'm sure there's stunt people in like the parts where they're really getting shoved down the hallway, but like when it's in that thing filling up and everything, it's them. You can see the little girl's face.
Yeah.
Like when they're actually getting thrown down a big metal hallway, it's probably stunt people because you can only see their hair. But I mean, either way, they're in this metal tunnel that's being filled with water and being shoved upward,
Yeah.
and you see this little girl's face. So, you know, her one big acting experience, but she got to do some crazy shit.
Yeah, she did.
Maybe that's why.
She got to flirt with a vampire. She got to almost drown. She's like, I didn't even work
Was
with James Cameron.
on set?
You know, I would have done it a little bit different. I mean, I would have ruined everyone's life if I made that movie.
That girl would have quit acting, but for different reasons. She'd be dead.
She would have quit acting that day.
You can't act if you're dead.
Ooh, Ed Harris would have made a better Alex than Patrick.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but he's too old at this point to be that character. Ed Harris, I mean,
She went for
I
older to
would
be
watch
safe.
Ed Harris and Sandra Bullock have sex, but I wouldn't believe it on a movie.
That's well said. He's right.
That would be some scary, charming sex.
I'm in.
I do like the way they get out, though. The thing is flooding, and the guy is trying to stop the flood now but it takes a lot of tippy taps and doors open and close and whatever. So Jason Patrick gets her onto like the dry cleaning or laundry rack.
Yeah.
And I don't think it would hold him, but it would definitely hold her. There's definitely bags of laundry going down that weigh more than
Hey,
this little
we
girl.
saw it hold a guy up by his eyeball.
Yeah.
That's fair. That was in a hospital, though. That was for...
So I think it's going to happen.
I think that rack was for body parts. It was in a hospital, and they were like, well, these people died. That's how we get the organs out. Just
That's what this is for, too. Death Cruise.
I'd watch that, too.
I know.
I wonder if Vinegar Syndrome's put that out. I don't know if it's real, but it's got to be.
I don't know if it's real, but it's got to be.
Oh, and this is when the little girl is like, in case anything happens to us, I love you. And just so you know, I'm going to be 15 next month. So
Not selling yourself, kid. not doing yourself any services here.
Well, and knowing what kind of stuff was going on involving islands and boats and whatnot in
Oh,
1997, it makes it a little bit worse now.
We got to look up this screenwriter.
But it is supposed to be charming and funny because the little girl is supposed to be enthralled with him because he's handsome or whatever. I just think he looks like he got hit in the face and stung by a bee or something.
Muhammad Ali.
Also,
His face is just swollen and weird looking, and he's got one of the weirdest hairlines I've ever seen for somebody who's supposed to be a sexual lead.
yeah, that's true.
It's not a great hairline.
That's why I think they got him at a discount. Double standard, though. If it was a little boy saying to Sandra Bullock, I'm like, "Aw," because I would tell Sandra Bullock I'll be 15 soon.
I'm just saying it's creepy because he initiated it.
Yeah,
But it is. I get the charmingness of it, and it's cute. It's a cute thing. It's just that he's not. I don't think he's a handsome man, so it confuses me because I'm like, why does this girl like him so much? After saving her life, I get it, but before he saved her life, she was already into him.
Because he
That's fair.
tried.
He knew
tried to
sign
communicate.
language. He
Yeah.
engaged with her.
Also, remember, this is 97.
Yeah,
We weren't as, I'd hate to say woke, but after the whole pedophile
Aware.
cancel culture, yeah, we weren't as aware of how much pedophilia was going around.
yeah, and that's
And
the
now
thing.
we
It's kind of weird, but it's on her side. It's not on his side. It's just it's weird. That's all.
uncomfortable.
So he reunites Drew with her parents, or at least with the other passengers. Her parents aren't there yet, but that's kind of the end of Drew. And he gets back with Sandy, and then he's like, "Oh, gotta go again," because Geiger is talking over the intercom, like, "I'm gonna fuck you, Alex," or whatever.
I'm gonna fuck you, and then
Oh.
I'll eat you.
God,
I'll
that's
eat you
really
for
good.
breakfast.
And I this is another bad moment from him because she's like, you don't have to save the ship. Like, you could just come be with me and keep me safe.
Thank you for
And
saying
he just blankly stares at her. It's like 20 seconds of just like blink, blink, blink,
Yeah.
and then he just
no
runs
words
away.
and then walks away.
It didn't
It's like he
register.
Did he forget his line? And they're just like, okay, keep it.
Let's do that again, but say your line. What? You know what? It's fine.
Or then he said his line like, "Well, it was better if he said nothing."
Yeah.
This is where he hit his head. It was
That's
in
the
the
best
in the
take.
water tunnel scene. He hit his head. And he's like, "What lines? Huh?
Oh, they
Are we
they shot that
acting?
first.
Are we movieing?" So he's chasing Geiger through the hallways, whatever. And in the big dining room, they have all these TVs. And this is infuriating because Geiger puts his image up on the big TV screen. Alex shoots at it with the shotgun. I guess he's startled by the movement. He's like, "Ooh,
No,
sparkles."
not at all. That's just a terrifying face to see that large. I'd shoot it out too.
He shoots it.
Multiple times.
And then Geiger keeps talking, and then he shoots it again. I'm like, you've only got X amount of shots in that skeet gun. What the fuck are you doing?
Getting rid of the hauntingly large image.
I do really like, I think it was not on purpose, but like he shoots out a portion of it and it's covering part of Defoe's face, and he like moves over so his whole face is showing again. He's like, "Ha ha ha, didn't get me.
I'm still watching you.
I'm
I
something
can
of a
still
ghost
see
in the
you."
machine myself."
I'm something of a lawnmower man myself.
oh.
And then Alex gets locked in this little shopping mall area, and there's like a firebomb that starts burning one side. The other door is rigged with another little grenade. And
Tams.
what's her? Yeah, Tams and Annie, Sandy B
Tams
show
and
up.
Sandies.
He uses
That sounds
the
like a nice
music.
day, dude. You want to come over and have some Tams and Sandies?
Yes, please.
I don't know what I'm serving you, but it sounds delicious.
He turns on the music, and they use that to find him. It's one of many times where Tamora Morrison has superpowers in this, I think, because she's the one who realizes where the music is, but it's like he's always involved when it's finding or doing something where you can't see and have no idea what's happening.
Tis boat.
Because later on, when he's directing Alex through the
Oh my God.
bowels of the ship, he's like, "Wait, stop. Okay, now look here." It's like, you can't see him.
How do you know where he's at?
He's part of the boat.
I can feel him in my insides. I can
Ew.
feel Jason Patrick inside me.
Ew. He just keeps saying, "Where am I? What's my line?"
Oh no, this is where I wrote that she hit her head really hard in the subway crash. Because they see the grenade on the door, and he's like, "Is there something on the door?" And she's like, "Yeah, it looks like a green deodorant can." He's like,
like
"Oh, it's a grenade." I'm like, "Bitch,
It's like a thermos.
you don't know what a grenade is? You've never seen a TV show or movie ever?"
I mean, She had C4 strapped to her. She's like, I just got rid of all explosive knowledge that I ever had.
Also, it doesn't look. If anything, it looks like a spray paint can or like shaving cream.
But it's okay.
painted
Shaving
green.
cream could work. I was like, because it's supposed to be her just being like, what is a stupid thing that a dumb vapid woman would compare it to? So it's like, it's a deodorant can.
Because
Could
this
be
movie stinks.
hairspray or
Hairspray.
shaving cream. Yeah, something. She doesn't do shaving cream. She gets waxed. She's a Nair girl.
Oh, yeah, she would be a Nair girl. Who wears short shorts?
We
She
wear
wears
short
short
shorts.
shorts.
So Willem Dafoe is adjusting the ship to compensate for the water and the whatever, and it's turning the ship right into an oil tanker because they were aimed to crash directly into these cliffs.
Where
Yes.
just the boat would have been lost.
Yeah.
Now you're putting people at jeopardy a lot more.
Yeah, so and the people on this oil tanker aren't very smart either. I mean, they do say the crew says early on like they wouldn't have time to get out of our way because it would take them a half hour to get everything going and move. But these guys just sit there and keep trying to call, and then the captain's like, pull up the anchors when the cruise ship is like 8 feet away from them.
Yeah.
It's like,
You could do both. You could pull up anchors while you're trying to call, dude.
yeah, exactly. Like pull up the anchors, start the ship while you're trying to call these guys and get them to stop. There we go.
Fucking idiots.
Sandy B, let's drop a wrench in the engine. I've done that before.
Wait, wrench? Engine? Stop? Water's heavy? She's right.
Steel cables in the propeller, just like a wrench in an engine.
Yeah. Great idea, babe. Great idea.
And then so he's like, I saw that first movie. I'll go under the ship and we'll put the steel cable in the propellers.
Oh God, that's
Did your last boyfriend do this?
yeah.
Yeah,
in fact, he did, and
yeah.
he did a much better job than you.
Yeah.
Damn it.
He was smart and sexy.
Thought I was bringing something unique to the table. Who was this guy? He was an FBI agent.
and I love this too because he's like, they go in and he's getting an air tank and stuff to go underwater. He looks at
Oh my God, he touches it.
body suits, the air tanks, the masks, and he goes, "Is this all diving gear?" No, it's their ham sandwiches, dude.
That's actually our hairdresser's uniform. We take it real serious around here.
It's the virtual reality sex bank.
Is this all diving gear? No, they're just cans.
It's cans.
It's just hands.
Is this all diving gear? I don't think I want you to be the one to put this on and go under there anymore.
Wait, so I put this in my butt, right? No, that's for your mouth, sir.
You know what?
I'm
Yeah.
wondering
Yes, put it up your butt. Yeah, I'll watch that.
I'm wondering if it was like supposed to be in a cabinet and be like, is this where the diving gear is at? And then open the doors and then that's where it's at. But then
They didn't, and nobody changed the script.
exactly.
He's like, we were supposed to have $100 million budget. We're at 140. We're not shooting this scene again.
Yeah.
Jason Patrick already memorized the other script. We don't have time for him to learn a new one, apparently.
He barely remembers these lines that he has.
He goes under there, does the stuff to get the steel cable to slow down the ship. But of course, his lead cable gets wrapped up in it, so he's stuck. Geiger comes down and like stops the pulley thing. This is the beginning of the other speed again with the crane and the elevator.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. It'll hold.
Yeah, it'll hold. Nope, this whole giant pulley gets pulled off. It rips Tam's body in half.
And I was like, if he's not missing an arm,
Dude, that thing
Yeah,
smashes into that man.
It should have been what you Die Hard with a Vengeance. When they swing off the cable onto the boat. It cut that guy in half.
Oh, yeah, yes.
That's what it should have been. But I'm glad it didn't because
And then when it goes underwater, it hits Jason Patrick in the face. And he just comes up and he's like, ooh, I've got a scratch on my cheek.
That really smarts. Damn.
Jan de Bont's like, everybody said it was okay in Twister, so.
Wait, this is rated R, right?
PG-13.
Ew.
Yeah.
I know we do get some of Sandy B's nipples and through shirts.
Through
but-
shirts. But
Yeah. But it's crazy because I'm so okay with Twister being PG-13 because I think it didn't need it, and this one needed it to be nerps and blood, dude.
Agreed 1,000%.
Should have had nerps and blood.
Yeah, when people are getting pulled under the ship, we need to see like the ship driving away with like just a trail of foamy red behind it.
Add them sharks Derek was talking about. Get munching.
Hey, Steve. Let's make a movie, Steve.
Deep Blue Sea was the same year, right? Or was it later? They got
I
them,
couldn't
They got
remember.
them computer sharks loaded up in the system. Let's do it. I don't know if it's the same production company. I couldn't be bothered to figure out who made this one. So,
No way of knowing.
Neither did IMDb.
but Geiger comes out with a gun, holds it to Annie's head. This is the face. If you search Speed 2 cruise control on Google and go to images, this is the face, because he's holding the gun to the back of her head and he's doing his Willem Dafoe wide-eyed, fucking teeth out, like
Dude, his eyes get so wide.
teeth out. That's gonna be the fourth one. What's his Benoit Blanc is trying to figure out a murder at a dentist's office.
It doesn't make sense because there's no human teeth that could leave these kind of marks.
It's vaginal teeth.
Somebody was
Doesn't
telling me
make
that he has a
sense.
terrible accent, and I was like, I think that's the point.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
1000%.
I just like Daniel Craig doing Southern all the time.
Yeah. I love those.
It's fun.
The first one and the third one. I remember not liking the second one so much.
Have not seen the third. The second one's okay at best.
He takes Annie hostage. Alex has that line. He's like, walk away now and there's a chance I won't kill you, while he's being dragged behind a cruise ship and Willem Dafoe has a gun. So Willem Dafoe just does a Green Goblin laugh and runs off with Annie. He's like, right, cool. Sounds good to you.
Okay,
Oh,
buddy.
right
Whatever
before
you
he
say.
leaves, he does give Tams a 300 kick into the ocean.
Yeah, he does. This is Sparta.
This is Speed 2.
I mean, they're pulling
It
up
was
on
right
St.
there.
Martin's, so it fits in there. This is St. Martin's.
I don't want to get off here. Oh.
But as he's dragging her away, Annie turns on the small pulley that Jason Patric was attached to, because she had to let him go. So
Yeah.
he's drowning, and that pulls him up, and he saves Tams.
Because he can't pull himself up on a rope.
I mean, I was gonna say, well, he's being pulled behind a cruise ship, but we also find out it's going 17 knots, which again is 25 miles an hour. I think I could do it, and I'm not even that strong. I guess I don't
but
know a
he's-
lot about
but he's
water dynamics,
concussed.
but he's been concussed since before this movie started.
He was born concussed.
He fell in Lost Boys and never recovered. I do like the little boat thing. I did mention it earlier. So, Willem Dafoe does some hacky stuff on the way out to keep foiling them. But this little boat thing that he takes Sandy B out on, it's two jet skis that are attached to like a hub. It's kind of like in Star
like
Wars,
a
the
hyper
ships that
ring.
have the rings. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
it's a hyperspace ring for sure.
Because at first when they showed it, I saw two jet skis. And then when they get in it, they show it from a different angle. And I was like, oh, he didn't take the jet skis. There's a boat too. Because at first it's like they're showing it from like a low angle.
Yeah.
But when they're going down later, like when they're driving out, she pulls a release thing and his jet ski gets launched off. And I was like, this thing's fucking cool, man.
Dope.
Fuck yeah. I'll take
I want
two.
one of these. Yeah. Ooh, you have two of these on an even bigger hub thing.
Oh no.
And then you can launch out the two boats, and then you can launch out 4 jet skis, and then you got a whole smoker army, and you got Waterworld going.
Yeah.
And if we there's Waterworld in this movie. If we get all different colors, we can almost get Power Rangers going.
Oh, instead of
Mighty Morphin
instead of,
Pontoon Rangers.
instead of mopeds for Book of Boba Fett. Speaking of Tams, it's just jet skis that are all different colors.
For Tams, I'll do it.
Yes.
But he's like talking Alex through how to get to the pump room because it's underwater, and he's doing it over the intercom, and it's just so fucking silly because like as he's going, he's like, "Okay, Alex, you're getting close. How do you know?" And he's like, right when he goes down to these like, there's like
Stop.
these pumps, these bilge pump things, or something he needs to turn to make the propellers turn. That's how he's going to change the course of the ship. Right as he's about to take a deep breath and dive under, Tams is like, hold on, wait. How?
How do you know?
The Force.
Is there a camera?
Jack
Is he
already
seeing
explained it. He said that the ship is Tams. He's connected to it. It's like Avatar. Speaking of James Cameron,
He just
Tams
puts his dick in
put
the
his
keyhole.
dick in the ship.
But in
Put my
all
dick
honesty,
put my dick in the keyhole. No, I could talk to the ship. Ship talks to me. Never alone.
it might actually be he can see him on camera, and that's just a dropped.
And they just
line.
never show it.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess
Show
there
it.
are some
'Cause
there
that's
are
how-
some cameras down there.
that's how Alex sees Drew running.
But he
through.
saw her real quick and then didn't see. So like, there's only a few cameras. It's
Yeah.
like he can't see every room. It doesn't matter. It's just like
That's the only way
it's
that my brain can
convenient.
make that work.
It's because this movie is already at 93 minutes. And we're not even
while
close
all
to
this
it ending.
happening, it keeps going back to my favorite character, the Scot, when he's like, "We're going 15 knots."
He is obsessed with this fucking thing, though.
That's his job. That
Get
is
a
his
better
actual
job. Get a better fucking job, because they do end up turning the boat just enough to like scrape the oil tanker and not run into it and blow it up.
Why do they have to look at their watch to count 15 seconds?
He's always looking at his watch for
'Cause
everything.
The two are trading to take breaths, and you have to. Okay.
Also, Tams tells them to turn starboard. Why didn't they turn other bird? Port? Because
other bird.
Because I couldn't think of the name.
It's not even bird. That's the one.
Well, you say starboard. People don't say starboard. They say starboard. So I just.
It's with an accent. It's starboard.
But as they're going toward this oil tanker, so at first it looks like they're going directly into it.
Only one propeller is working,
But
and it's the starboard
either one can.
propeller.
But they're both on the back of the ship. If you
Right.
turn that propeller the other direction, your ship will still turn.
But you're
No.
fighting against the propeller if you turn the other one.
Yeah.
I guess.
Don't
But
fight
they were like.
against the
other-
propeller.
But what it ends up showing is that they're like. So to the left of them, to the port, I guess, is there's like 10 feet of oil tanker. To the right of them is the other half mile of oil tanker. So like they're turning and they end up doing this side swipe thing. If they would have turned the other way, they would have just completely
That's
missed
your,
it. And
that's
they
your
wouldn't
problem
have,
with this movie.
and
That's
they
your
also
problem
wouldn't
with
have
this movie.
killed 48 people in the marina when they get to
right.
St. Martin there.
I mean, it is just an escalation of like Willem Dafoe just wanted to rob this thing and, maybe blow it up. Now you've aimed it at an oil tanker, then you aim it at a fucking port, just causing havoc everywhere.
It does make absolute sense with with only one propeller working, which is the starboard side. You can't turn port. You
I
can
guess.
only turn.
Also, it's more dramatic. Also, we get the moment of the tanker anchor almost taking off Alex's head here.
Yeah.
It's working. I can feel it slowing down.
Alex is leaning out the window like, looks like we changed course. That's pretty cool. And this anchor just comes flying toward him and he's like, oh, I should probably move. I don't need any more head trauma today. So I'm like,
Go ahead. I got nothing left. I'll give you your best
dude,
shot.
he gets bonked by this thing and the rest of the movie is him still doing action stuff, but just going,
Does somebody want to check on him? He's got blood coming out of his ears. No, he came in that way.
And then now they side hit the fucking oil tanker, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, we survived!" Nobody's
Oh,
looking
thank
at
God.
the marina 10 feet away, and all of the boats
It's
just.
to give us this comedic quote unquote moment of all of our four groups of people. So we got Alex and Dante,
Oh, shit.
Argyle, sorry, the crew on the deck,
Oh,
the passengers,
shit.
and then
Oh, shit.
another group of passengers. Oh, the people on the oil tanker.
Yeah.
All of them just
Oh,
go, no, it's not the oil
shit.
tanker. Somebody else. Everybody just keeps, oh shit. Oh yeah. So,
You know what it's
it's
missing?
supposed to be funny.
You know what it's missing?
Comedy.
One guy on the docks that's not one person on the docks that's not speaking English, so it says a translation of "oh shit,"
Yeah.
Or this is
preferably
when
Japanese.
This is when we cut to Glenn Plummer from the first movie who shows up here and he sees it happening and he goes, oh shit.
Ah, shit.
They try to use the anchors to slow down the ship. They're like, it's not, Tams is like, it ain't gonna work. He's like, well, it's not gonna not work. Like, we got nothing else.
Do you want me to
If
do,
you
want me
would
to
have
do
dropped
nothing?
both at the same time, I feel like it would have helped more than what happened.
That was the funniest thing to me is like after the whole, because spoiler, it does finally stop. And then the anchor drops on dude's car. It's like, you had a second anchor this entire time?
Well, they did try to drop the second anchor
It got
and it
stuck.
got jammed.
Yeah,
'Cause-
figure
did
it
you see
out.
how rusty that thing
But
was?
they did them separately. Like they dropped
Yeah.
the one and then they tried to drop the other one. It's like, well, if you would have tried to drop them both, I mean, it still could have jammed, but the idea is better because you have two. The one gets dropped and it just ripped right out of the side of the boat because they're
But
going
we save it
so
for
fast.
comedy.
They're going like 18 miles an hour at this
Or
point.
you know what? They instead of leaving down there, they could have kept turning the thing to make it bypass everybody, and you're going back out to ocean.
Yeah, that's what I
Just
said.
start
I was
doing
like,
donuts.
I was like, why isn't Alex just still turning the ship and you can go back toward the ocean?
Yeah.
But then we don't get to crash into a coastal
The
city.
whole point of this movie, guys.
But it is this, they're sailing through these little tiny boats. And
How does
what is
nobody see this giant ship coming towards them?
Or
They're-
feel it.
they're all drunk.
All right.
I hate
because
this
there's
part.
Except
Once you
for
even
those one dudes who are bringing groceries onto their boat. Those dudes are fucking stoned out of their mind.
I absolutely
Did you
hate
see
this
the amount
part.
of Cheetos they had?
Well, I wrote down like, this is apparently a comedic series of events because I think we're supposed to be laughing because it's like people going, "Oh no!" and diving out of their boats and shit. You see multiple people smashed in between their ship and the cruise ship, or their boat and the cruise ship.
It's like 80 people are dead now.
People getting sucked under and whatever, but none of these people get sucked under. None of that happens. These people are all perfectly fine.
PG-13.
And we do get right as it's coming in. I do like the water ski one. The guy that's like got a guy water skiing and he's like, "Holy shit, go further." And they try to change course and the cruise ship cuts off the water ski thing. So the water ski guy crashes, I think, into the side of the boat. So he's dead.
It is one of the most 90s like slowed down special effects ever, and they focus on it like, oh no. He's fine.
But the guy in the lead boat just hitting that thing and jumping up and crashing through a store.
Yeah.
Anybody crashing a boat like that will make me laugh, face off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was so over this movie at this point that I'm just like, oh my God, be done.
And then we've got this little kid who should be killed because there's this guy named Charles Darwin who talked about survival of the
this
fittest.
little 4-year-old.
Because his mom is like looking at a condo or whatever, and this kid's like, "Mommy, there's a big boat." And the guy's like, "You're so smart for noticing boats."
You're talking about the guy that sold weed to everybody in Grandma's Boy?
Was that him?
No.
Oh, okay.
It just looks a lot like him to me.
We do have a Happy Madison guy here.
Oh, absolutely. I expect him to get interviewed after, like, and then I saw this giant fucking boat coming after me, and I was like, "Holy shit, bitch! Grab your little shithead kid and get the fuck out of here!"
That would have made it so much better. A little lion came out of nowhere, man.
But like as the ship is crashing into the pier and like destroying all this stuff, people are, running in all directions. It's madness, mayhem, dogs and cats living together. But like
Pandemonium.
the dog is on the pier and he barks and ran away, and I just looked over at Whitney to see if she looked concerned about the dog, and then I was like, "Oh, this is Jan de Bont. We've seen the other two so far. That dog is fine."
You're
And
getting
they
your
make a
shot.
point to let us know.
And he's even got he's got the closest death of anybody on this pier. Everybody else is like pretty clearly out of the way, except for that guy in that little delivery truck thing. He barely bails out of that thing before it gets obliterated.
Yeah. You mean our Coke sponsor?
Yeah. Because because Coke saw Twister and they were like, "Well, Pepsi did a good job there.
Tell
Let's
my
get up in
wife.
this one."
Always Coca-Cola.
But the guy coming out of the guy with the car you're talking about, the car that almost gets destroyed by the boat hitting it, that's fucking Billy Madison's buddy that
What
does the pickle
fuck
races
is he
and shit.
talking about?
Yeah. I called it, and Whitney was like, when they showed him closer, she's like, "I don't think that's him." And I was like, "I think he's just got a tan because he's in the Caribbean." I looked it up, and it's 100% him.
It took me about 5 seconds because I'm like, "Oh, I know that actor from something." And I
From
was like, "Pickle
far
races."
away, I definitely saw it, but then when it zoomed in on his face, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a split second. He came walking out of that store, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I said Happy Gilmore's friend, and I was like, "No, Billy Madison's friend."
Pickle races.
Yeah.
And when I looked him up to verify, Speed 2 is his third on his known for
Oh no.
on IMDb. So poor guy.
Oh,
I guess he pissed off Adam Sandler at some point.
He didn't kiss the ring, dude.
But the boat stops, the ship stops, and then the guy's like, "Oh, thank God, my car is safe." Anchor drop, which we called before the ship even quit moving completely. Whitney was like, "And now the car is crushed," and I was like, "Yeah, it's coming."
Yep. There's a dog in it, but the dog's gonna be okay. Don't worry.
That little Jack Russell or whatever he is in the car. The anchor drops on it. And you're supposed to be like, "Oh no!" And he pops out of the back seat like, "Boy, I've had a woof day today," and runs out.
And then you're like, oh,
This
the
day is
movie's
gone
over.
to the dogs.
But just like Speed 1, it's not over yet.
No, but I did check because I was like, okay, the main action is over. So I looked, only 17 minutes left. I was like, whew, that's better. I mean, the ending of the other one felt faster and was longer. This one feels longer.
This is
shorter.
just a wet fart of an action ending.
Yeah. So we get Glenn Plummer, who gets a name this time. He's not just Jaguar guy. His name is Maurice.
Yeah.
Toon Man.
Also, I was like, is his date the chick with the ponytail on Cool as Ice?
No, it's not her.
No, it's not her for sure. But like Glenn Plummer sees all that shit, and like she says something about bad luck, and he's like, "Yeah, no shit, bad luck. I just bought a condo here." But he's on his boat, so he's like, "Well, my mode of transportation is perfectly safe still."
At least there's nobody from the LAPD here to fuck up my day.
That's the best part. He jumps in. Oh, I do like, real quick, I saw it in my notes, when Annie releases Geiger off the jet ski thing like I talked about, he starts yelling. He's like, stay here. You're my hostage.
Yeah, you're not supposed to leave. You're my hostage. Yeah. Try not to be punk.
But then it's Alex jumping Glenn Plummer's boat. Try to say that again.
But the Toon Man.
Yeah, jumping in Toon Man's boat, and he's like, I'm a cop. I need to borrow your boat. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? And he pulls out his thing. He's like, LAPD. He's like, are you guys just following me? Are you guys
I have
harassing me at
so
this
much
point?
trauma from you guys. Do you know how expensive therapy is?
Dude, there's his therapist like, you know what? The LAPD can't hurt you anymore. You're moving to this island far away from Los Angeles. You don't need to be scared. You're starting a new life. But you ain't going to believe what happened to me today. All right? This guy jumps in my boat with an LAPD badge and confiscates my brand new fucking boat.
He's like, I need a promissory note.
I think it works out for him at the end because his X-ray vision told him there were jewels in that backpack. So
He had the script.
they go taking off to follow Annie. She's shooting flares. Suddenly, and like Geiger catches up to Annie and jumps on, and then when we cut back, they're in a plane.
Well,
Yeah. Well, he
They don't
pulled
show
up
him
to,
get to it, or do
No,
they?
they show
Did
him pull up to
Yeah,
the
they
plane.
showed
He
it.
goes, there
Oh,
it
okay.
is.
Okay. So they get on the plane, and they're
and he drags
taking
her
a really
onto the
long
plane by
time
her
to
hair.
take off. Yeah, because they give enough time for Alex to catch up, shoot a harpoon gun, and like barefoot water ski himself to this boat or this plane.
He's
Sorry.
just dragging him. He's
Well,
pulling.
it's
He
a-
presses the button and gets pulled back in again.
Yeah, I know, but take off. He was like, "Let's see if he can hold on now," and he speeds up. I'm like, "Just take off. See if he can hold on then."
He had to get to 86 miles an hour so he could get the fuck out of here.
But if he gets to 88, that plane goes to a whole nother timeline.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what it is,
time
88.
travels to
No,
the
86 is
original
perfect to
script.
take off. 88 is bad.
Because then time travels to the original script where it was supposed to be on a plane.
Oh,
Because I think this is put in there because there's a thing. The original script was a plane and it couldn't go above 10,000 feet, or something would happen because that's above 10,000 feet is where you're safer to fly. You don't have all the turbulence and whatnot. The plane wasn't allowed to go above 10,000 feet. And Willem Dafoe has the line. He's like, "Yeah, I'll let you go, Annie, once we get to 10,000 feet."
Ooh.
So I think they put that in there as like a.
Also, he's driving a sort of pontoon carrot plane, if you will, which is also used in Waterworld, where they're using it to fly over a tanker. This also has a tanker. Waterworld also had Dennis Hopper. Surprised you didn't know that.
Tippy, tippy, tippy. 3 out of 14 people found this interesting.
They were all me, all my ghost accounts.
Just starting accounts to like your own trivia.
Look at this, Mom. I have 4 likes, and I only started 5 accounts. Wait a minute. Why did I like it on my other one? Oh, I thumbs it down. My fake self can be such a dick sometimes.
But yeah, he gets up to the boat. Annie throws the jewels overboard. So just like the first movie, now the entire point of everything has been ruined. So now the villain he's in full like suicide mode. He's like, well, who gives a fuck now?
I'm burning this whole place to the ground with me.
Alex gets up in there and grabs her out.
Yeah, grabs her. The little pontoon part, the floaty part falls
That says,
off.
"This is not a step."
Before that,
Yeah.
I do like I did love that. I do like he comes up and they both, Willem Dafoe and Sandy B both look at him and he's like, hi to her all nice. He looks at him, hi, and then punch him in the face. Willem Dafoe's surprise face is just so good.
It is.
Because he's like, whoa, this guy made it up here.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I did. Glenn Plummer's line is stupid, but also did elicit an actual chuckle from me because he's like, why is he riding that banana peel?
I love that. It's so
He's
stupid.
gonna crash right into the tanker.
He's the only person that understood the assignment. He's like, I'm in Speed 2. No, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying you guys are making a Speed 2. Yeah, I'll be in it.
Yeah, I'll do it. You're going to double my salary?
I'm allowed to take 2 bagels from craft services.
Ooh. Yeah, I get to go to the Caribbean.
I get scale
yeah,
times
no
2, so I
shit.
get $2,500. Sign me up.
I mean, he's basically getting paid to go on a vacation if you do it right.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, then he did probably 1 to 2 days of work because there are stunt stuff involved. So he might have done more than 1 day.
Yeah.
But when they fall off the thing, Annie's underwater and apparently can't kick to swim, so she can't float because her arms are tied.
I will
Question
say
mark.
she's wearing boots that
No,
will
she's
make
barefoot.
Oh, she's okay. He's wearing Converse then.
Yeah, he goes down. Alex goes down and gets her, gives her a Waterworld underwater kiss to give her air. And then Maurice comes in and saves them. And Defoe is just cackling as he's like flying over this tanker because he missed the side of the tanker and he's like, and then looks in front of him and is like,
time, Spider-Man.
well, fuck. And just crashes into this fucking pole coming out of this ship.
Mast.
It's terrible looking.
It is. It's the propeller flies off almost at our main guys, but I don't think they got a good recording of it because I was expecting it to be like fly right past the boat, but it just flies at camera and then goes away.
Yeah. So they get in Maurice's boat. They get away. He grabs the jewels that he somehow knew were there.
He's like, international waters, it's mine.
And now, like Whitney was saying, this tanker didn't look like it was on the water. And I agree, it's probably composite of some sort. It was probably in like a water tank somewhere to be safe, but it is a real
It's definitely
ship,
a real
and it's
explosion.
really being exploded. Now, it might be a replica like the one that crashed into the pier, but it is a real ship, and it's really being fucking exploded, and it is a big explosion.
I was pleasantly surprised by that, how large and how real it was.
I mean, we know from Twister that Jan de Bont wanted to do practical effects as much as possible. So, like, the propellers being CG makes sense. You know, like, there's not, there's certain things that you have to do to keep people safe, but, like...
Or just don't put that part in your movie.
Because this isn't a James Cameron movie, but, like...
Okay, I say we really crash a fucking airplane into a ship. Just make it easy.
That's what I was hoping for. Like, the thing getting at the top, and then the sparks and the gas, and then that catches on fire, and then it blows up the ship, which I don't think is how crude oil works. I don't think it's flammable like that, but, like... They should have just crashed it right into the side of it. But I guess maybe they were like, that's too much like the first one. We already did him going under the boat. Because the first one, the bus crashes into the freight plane and explodes. So maybe, I don't know. But it would have been nice because Willem Dafoe is like looking behind him at them getting off of the plane. And then he turns around and he's like, whoops, right into the side of the ship.
Yeah, would have been just fine. Would have been better to, like, visually.
And then this is the part where Alex is like, now's the time to propose.
Yeah,
do you want to wear this
was under
ring?
extreme conditions. So.
Do you want to wear this for a while? And she's like, how long? Oh, I don't know. I was thinking like
50.
50 years.
Yeah, because about that time we'll be, 70? I'm going to have to upgrade, so...
Are you saying they're only 20 years old?
74, maybe? I think she's supposed to be, like, mid-20s.
Maybe 26.
Either way, he wants to upgrade in 50 years is what he's saying.
Yeah,
Or
he's going to
gonna
get a
kill her.
convertible, dye his hair, date a 28-year-old.
Find a girl who's mostly made of
Drew will
plastic.
be of age by then.
Oh, I was going to say he's going to hit up the deaf chick.
Yeah, she'll be 65. It'd be a little too old for him to upgrade.
That's true. I forgot how years work.
But then that's the end of she says, "Can I make our travel plans from now on?"
No, because I'm never leaving the house ever again.
She did say that at one point in the movie. I'm never leaving my house again.
Yeah.
We get a couple credits, and now we have the stinger.
I guess it's an early mid-credit stinger.
I started walking away to go to the bathroom, and I heard a voice, and I was like, oh, shit, I forgot there's a fucking mid-cred.
And it's the driver. She's back doing another driver test. Same guy, Tim Conway.
Requested him.
And it's a stupid little nod to the first movie because it's like she goes to pull out, bus drives by, and she's like, that bus was going way too fast. And the trivia told me,
It was
I
speeding.
looked for it, but the trivia told me that the bus number was 2526. Because it's
Not
2525 and okay.
I could not care less.
Yeah, no one cares. And they pull off screen and you just hear crashing noises. I'm like, well, that's why there wasn't a Speed 3. She died. She lived through the bus thing. She lived through the cruise ship thing. And then she pulled out for her driving test and got fucking T-boned by a semi.
No, she lived. Tim Conway's kid is going to be in Speed 3.
He's getting revenge.
License for Revenge.
If Final Destination has taught me anything, death was after her.
Yeah. So that's the end of the movie. So we'll do final thoughts, recommendations. We'll start
Don't
with
fucking
wife.
watch it. Just don't. Don't. Just watch the first one again. Way better.
Watch it forward and backward. Jack?
Yeah, it's not a good movie. It's fine enough. I mean, there's some really fun Willem Dafoe. You just need to be... This is a getting home from the bar movie that you put on, you talk over until somebody goes, hold on, Willem Dafoe's on screen. Stop your conversation for 3 minutes, and then don't worry, you're going to have another 45 minutes to pick your conversation up before he's back on. But it's the lowest, softest, drunkest recommendation.
I'm still sticking with no.
I say no recommend. I do agree that you could do like have it in the background while you're drinking and you're not paying any attention because stuff blows up and that's cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, I appreciate the big use of practical effects, big use of real stunts. It's shot pretty well, but it's just there's no reason to like there are plenty of other movies with big stunts, big special effects that are shot well that don't completely suck. So it's a no, but if you do want to watch it, get drunk and put it on in the background.
Oh, you could totally make a drinking game out of it.
But I'm not even going to call it a soft recommend. It's still a no. Just don't you don't have to listen to me because I'm not your mom.
What do you have next for us to watch?
So next week we continue Jan-uary with 1999's The Haunting, starring Liam Neeson's, Catherine Zeta-Jones,
She dips
Owen
beneath
Wilson.
lasers.
Wait, is Liam Neeson's a ghost as he was in High Spirits?
No, but it will be our second time with Liam Neeson, and it'll also be our second time with Liam Neeson in a haunted house.
And our second time with Catherine Zeta-Jones. Phantom.
Wait, Oh, yeah. I forgot she's in that movie. I just think about Billy Zane.
Yeah.
It's the sexiest movie ever.
Oh, and you know what? Real quick, just to talk about Speed 2 one more second. Somebody in a review I read was like, I bet you, like, because this movie didn't do well. They're like, I bet you Jan de Bont was pissed when Titanic came out the same year and just crushed this thing. And it was also an ocean disaster movie. But The Haunting is available right now on Paramount Plus. You can rent it for $4 or buy it for $7 on Amazon and Apple. But you can also get a Paramount Plus trial and watch it for free. And then, of course, we have our Patreon at patreon.com/worstpeople, where this month's mental health episode, which is already out, was on the first Speed, the good one. And that's available on HBO Max. You can rent it for $4, buy it for $5. Do buy that if you feel like that.
Yes.
And then our Latchkey Vid segment this month was recommended by one of our patrons. It's 2001's Witchblade. And we'll be talking about episode 7, Periculum.
Thank you, Spicy Dan.
Which you can get. I don't remember if it was rent or buy. I meant to look it up and I forgot. But you can get it on Amazon for $2 or Apple for $3 for just the episode if you want to watch it. But you don't have to. We do clips and we go pretty in depth on what's going on and whatever. So that's over there on our Patreon at the $5 level for that one. Oh, and our next, I do want to, I'm trying to promote both shows together. So our next Han Took Shots first episode, which comes out January 21st, which we just recorded, is on Mandalorian Chapter 17, The Apostate. So we'll be talking about that in a couple of weeks too. Oh yes, thank you Evasion for providing our opening and closing music. Thank you. Until next week when we get spooky, I've been Derek.
I'm still married to him.
Zero knots.
Oh, I didn't talk about that. The one part I liked where he fucking orgasms when they stop.
I mean, he does though. I know we're doing the
Zero
outro, but he
knots.
definitely does because he starts counting down. Like everybody can feel you slowing down, and everyone definitely feels you stop. And he's all zero, oh 0 knots. Oh, I've been a naughty boy.
Well, until next week,
I'm Jack.
Jack's been a naughty boy.